Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. How are we doing today? Hope you guys are doing good. I'm feeling good today. I'm excited to play some more Danganronpa. It feels like it has been like getting from last Thursday to this Thursday feels like it has taken forever. I've been on the edge of my seat waiting for my chance to get back to this because we kind of ended on a pretty crazy moment. Like, what the fuck? On that note, though, I'm a genius. But before that, I have some updates for you guys that I thought you might enjoy. This is just personal stuff, but I need you guys to know it, especially for a particular reason. So let me just tell you. So I went to see Sinners yesterday at the movie. It was fantastic. I highly recommend you go see it if you're at all interested in the movie, especially in the theater, because like I felt that music like vibrating my bones. Like I was like, well, shit. You know what I mean? It felt so good. It was so fun. It was a really, really good movie. Truly, I really enjoyed it. It was awesome. It was really good. Well, so there was a bit of a misunderstanding that I wanted to tell you guys about. Well, so first of all, there was a couple of things that happened with this movie. The first thing is I go to the movie theater. I always get a pretzel when I go to the theater, okay? I love a movie theater pretzel. It's like a part of the experience for me, okay? It's part of why I go, for the chance to eat a movie theater pretzel. And usually I get those little like pretzel bites, you know? Yes, with the cheese dip, yes. Also, yeah, honestly, it is crazy that I beat ZT before Danganronpa 2. I know. That is kind of crazy, especially since... Or no, wait, we were playing... Yeah, well, maybe just because we've been playing it twice a week really helped us progress a lot. Anyway, I get pretzel bites, right? Well, they were out of the pretzel bites. So I was like, okay, that's fine, because they had like a whole pretzel. So I was like, I'll just get the whole pretzel, you know? Like, the bites are nice. They're already in little pieces for ya. A little easier to handle, whatever, you know? I'm like, but that's fine. I can eat a whole pretzel. Well, so whenever I was ordering the pretzel, I didn't even notice the price of the pretzel. Treat you like you're a baby bird. That's right. Yeah, it was like $15, okay? It like legitimately was. And so the girl, I'm asking for the pretzel, and then all of a sudden she's like, at first she's like, okay, do you want salt on it? I'm like, yeah, give me salt. And I was like, can I have some like cheese with it? And she's like, oh yeah, it comes with it. I'm like, okay, perfect. She's like, the pretzel's 2 pounds. And I said, I stared at her for a second, and I just like looked at her. I was like, 2 pounds? Like, did I hear you right just now? And she's like, yeah, the pretzel's 2 pounds. Which made me realize why I realized in that moment why the pretzel was called the Bavarian Legend. Because I was like, that's a really you know, intense name for a pretzel. Like, but okay, sure, yeah. So I just, you know, it was at a critical moment there, and I'm like, well, I want my movie theater pretzel, right? Like, that's a part of the experience for me. So I was like, okay, that's fine. Yeah, give it to me. It's fine. Go ahead. So I get the pretzel. It's legitimately bigger than my face. Like, it was huge. I took a picture holding it. Tay took a picture for me. Absolutely just a monster of a pretzel. So anyway, it was really good. I only ate like half of it, and then I brought the rest home, which I ate. I was gonna eat more with it for dinner, like a proper meal. But I'm so full right now, you guys, from eating the second half of that pretzel. I had to like lay down for a second because so much pretzel. I feel a little bit better now, but I'm still really full. So that was my, yeah, exactly, close, yeah. but that's not even the part, that's not even the main part of this movie theater experience that I wanted to tell you about, okay? That's just like a side story, okay? That was just a side thing going on. Okay, I'm gonna try to tell this without giving any spoilers for the movie because like I said, it was a really good movie and you should definitely go see it. All I'm gonna say is that the reason why I want to tell you guys about this is because, as you know, I love to have cracked theories. You know, I'm always cooking, and so you could say there was a little bit. I misunderstood something in the movie, and then throughout the whole movie, I was cooking and finding ways to make what I thought was true make sense. And then at the end of the movie, I found out that I was wrong about that situation the whole time. So, one thing to, yeah. So one thing, okay, so it's not a spoiler or anything, but basically there's these characters, the two like part of the main characters, it's like these two, I think they're twins. If not, they're like really close in age brothers that look the same. And one of them, like, I don't know, there was like some family stuff that was going on. And so, like, anyway, they're like they come back to town after being in Chicago, and one of them like went to this like house and visited this person, and I thought because the father is dead, so there was like a grave in front of the house, so I thought that was like the grave of his father. That was my first mistake. Okay, that was my first mistake, and I'll tell you why a little bit later. But anyway, so he goes in the house, and I don't know why. I thought he was talking to his mommy. And like, I just thought she looked really good for her age, you know? Like, I just thought she was like looking really, really good. But I thought that was his mom. And then, so they're like talking, you know, they haven't seen each other in a long time, whatever. It seemed like a pretty normal mother-son conversation. And then all of a sudden, things took a turn. And then they were fucking. And so I thought, because the movie's like got some horror elements to it. So I thought it was supposed to be like this disturbing thing, right? I'm like, oh my God, he's fucking his mom. so as the scene's playing out, I'm sitting there like, and I look over at Tay, like, are you seeing this right now? Like, he's fucking his mom. That's crazy. And she looked at me like, you know? So I thought she was like affirming what I thought I was seeing, which is that I thought that this character was his mom. And that they had this really fucked up relationship and that they were getting down. I did not verbalize it, no. Just a look. So in my mind, her going like, you know, like giving that kind of face back to me was like her confirming like, oh yeah, that's his mom and they're fucking. So the whole movie, I'm running under the assumption that he's got a relationship with his mom, and then I'm trying to figure out, like, does the brother know? Because like at some points, like, they're like dancing together in the bar kind of sensually, and I'm like, why is his brother not like, hey bro, what are you doing? You know, y'all are getting a little too, you know, intimate with it, but nobody was like reacting, so I was really confused. So I was like jumping through mental hoops trying to explain why, like, just explain what I was seeing, right? And I do tell you what, there's a couple of supporting evidences I have, but they're spoilers, so I can't say them. But just know, true to my normal cooking fashion, I can always manage to find an excuse, right? We've talked about this before, to back up my reasoning for things. So this whole time I'm convinced, okay, I truly believe that that's his mom. And then at the end of the movie's over, we're sitting there and all of us, like, we're all just like, wow, that was a really good movie. And we're talking about like, oh, the twins, like like they did a really good job. Like I really liked their roles. And I told my other friend, I said to her, I was like, yeah, I really liked the twins. They were really fun and like interesting, but I really didn't like how he fucked his mom. That was messed up. And she goes, who? And I was like the other twin. Yeah. And she's like, what? And then I turned to Tay and I go, he was fucking his mom, right? And Tay goes, what? She goes, what? And mind you, there were still other people in the theater, so I'm sure, because it was during the credits and there was an end credit scene, which I didn't realize at the time. So I was like, oh, everyone's just hanging around. Maybe everyone's just having a little moment talking to each other. And so, mind you, probably the people nearby us probably heard me say that, and they're like, but what the fuck? Like, I know this bitch did not sit through this whole movie thinking that the dude fucked his mom. And like throughout the movie, like that, the person in question that I thought was his mom was there throughout the movie. The movie's called Sinners. Yeah, so Tay goes, what? And I was like, the other twin, that like with the one girl, you know, and I described the girl, and Tay was like, that was not his mom. And I was like, what? Are you sure? And she's like, yeah. And then the other things that I thought, like the grave and stuff, that was not his father. That was not his father. That was a baby, like their child that didn't make it. So there was multiple parts along the way. There were many misunderstandings that led to me believing and reaffirming my belief that he was fucking his mom. So yeah, anyways, we had a really good laugh about it. But yeah, that's literally what Tay said to me. She's like, okay, well now we need to rewatch the movie and you need to watch it from the perspective of that being his ex-girlfriend, not his mom. And I was like, yeah, I'm down, mostly because I just like to watch it again, because again, really great movie. I loved it. It was a really good movie. But yeah, I really did. Yeah, I really did. So yeah, so that's how that went. The whole time I really believed that's what was happening, and it wasn't. Thank God. I mean, thank God. But yeah, honestly, I'd also like to rewatch it just to see the initial moments where the girl is introduced. And like, because here's the thing also is I have conditioned myself, I guess. I'm one of those people, I watch everything with subtitles, okay? So I hear better with subtitles. And they're obviously at the movie theater, there's no subtitles. So, I think maybe some critical lines were missed that really just perfectly set up this situation, this misunderstanding to happen. But it was really funny, and I'm really relieved to find out that it wasn't his mom. So anyways, go watch the movie. Go watch the movie knowing that that is not his mom. You do not have to go through what I went through. Cause I told Tay, I was like, whenever you like to back at me, I thought that was you being like, oh my God, he's fucking his mom, And I was like, oh my God. But she was like, no, I just thought you were really scandalized. Like maybe you weren't expecting there to be like a sex scene. And I was like, I don't care about that. That's totally fine. I mean, I'd be a little like, ooh, wow, spicy, a little freaky. But no, I was like really reacting majorly. An appropriate reaction to someone when you think that they're fucking their mom. So anyway, it was just, there were many misunderstandings, but it was hilarious. Not at the time, I was a bit distressed, but afterward, once I was informed of the truth. I'm really glad I said something. Maybe not in the theater where other people could hear, but I'm glad that that was clarified for me, because I really would have gone home thinking that was the case. And you know, now knowing what I know, looking back, the signs that proved that was not his mom were certainly there. But you know, again, I was really convinced, and so every time there was a situation where I was like, this doesn't make sense. Why are people acting this way? Like, why are they saying XYZ? That doesn't really add up. But somehow I found a way to make it make sense, because that's what I do best, apparently. So I just thought it was a bit funny. I had to share that with you guys because it really relates to, you know, how I cook here. And it ended up being a real life application of that. And now I'm thinking it might be a detriment to me that I managed to do that, you know. So anyways, yeah, so that was my day yesterday. But like I said, really great movie. Like, seriously, I'm not kidding. You should really go check it out if you like I think it's categorized as horror, but I wouldn't call it horror. I'd call it more like suspense. But it had like a healthy amount of like humor to it. It was really nicely paced, a really good story. Like the music and the cinematography was fantastic if you really appreciate that kind of stuff. I highly recommend it. Go check it out. And just know that's not his mom. Oh god. But yeah, anyway, so that's my story. That, along with the pretzel, it was just like a lot, you know? It was a lot to experience. I would have loved if Tay wasn't there and you had to explain us the movie on stream with that mentality. I tell you, yeah, I'm like, hey everyone, go check out the movie Sinners, but know that he fucks his mom. And then you all go watch the movie and you're like, Minty, no. Oh my god, brother, no. I was shook. I was shaken, to say the least, whenever I turned to all my friends and they were like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because I really truly did believe with my whole heart and soul that that's what happened. So yeah, anyways, that's my story. That was my day yesterday. It was something. It was a good time. I had fun. Too distracted by pretzel, ended up missing some obvious dialogue or similar. Yeah, honestly, probably. And this is exactly why we need the pretzel bites, because you don't have to worry about ripping it up and looking down and whatever. You just grab one of those pretzel bites, dip it and go. But no, and it was seriously a huge pretzel. Like, I can't stress that enough. My stomach is so full right now of pretzel. I'm pretty sure the pretzel was like over 1,000 calories, like just utterly insane. But it was really delicious. Worth $16 or whatever it was. I don't know about that. I don't know that I'd get it again. You know, the pretzel bites are just like the perfect amount. But you know, anyway, yeah, that was my day. Hope you guys had a good day yesterday. Anything interesting happened with you? If anybody here has a more interesting story than that to tell me of what they did yesterday, I'll make you VIP. So, you know, the floor is open to you. Hit me with it. I shifted into the wrong history. Yeah, no, I sure hope so. Yeah, I'm saying the bar is kind of high, not gonna lie. The pretzel, along with the movie Misunderstanding, I not to toot my own horn, but I don't really know if you can beat it. Okay, anyways, so let's just hop in on that note. Glad I could share that story with you guys, though. That was the first thing I thought of once the revelation happened, because I was like, this is literally like a real life application of me cooking, except usually I find in these games when I cook, I'm kind of on the right track, and in real life, it was not at all right. But you know, you can't get them all. You can't get them all. It's okay. Yeah, I didn't. It's all right. Oh my god, fucking automod clogged it. But imagine the opposite, distracted by pretzel, missed that it's the guy's mom, just completely normal about the scene, and later find out he fucked his mom. That's true. That's also a possibility. Yeah. Yeah, there really is. So anyways, don't get the giant pretzel. I mean, unless you really love a pretzel. It warmed up pretty good though, I will say. It did warm up pretty good. But wow, it was huge. I feel like you could share that thing with like 4 people, you know? Like it was just, oh, you fled too close to the sun. Stop. Bruh, no, I was traumatized. I was being traumatized in real time. Seriously, I was like, this is disturbing. But again, because it was like classified as like a horror movie, in my mind I was like, okay, well, you know, I've seen, you know, sometimes there's that kind of stuff, and it's whatever, you know. It was a real misunderstanding, to be sure. Anyway, let's see what Junko's fucking up to. I'm curious if this is like really her, or if like her consciousness has been like digitally uploaded somehow. Maybe she accounted for the fact that she might get beaten and would have to like sacrifice herself, or like decided that she would do that, but then uploaded her consciousness somehow so that she could live on after that, you know? Who knows? I guess we'll see what happens. This is after the whole Sigma Phi past flirting and such just finished. That's true. Maybe that affected my perception a little bit, you know, where I was like, well, that really, you know, I've seen crazy things happen, you know. I mean, same thing with Daru and Suzuha, right? Maybe these games have just made me too accepting of that idea being used in a story, that, you know, I was just like, I accepted it. I don't know. I would really like to rewatch, in particular, the scene where that girl is introduced and the grave is shown and everything, and pay very close attention to what was said, knowing now what I know, to see if it was really just like I missed some certain dialogues that really would have clarified that for me. I want to try to find the exact point of where the misunderstanding occurred, you know. Because I don't know how it went so wrong. Anyway, okay, what's going on?
Am I hallucinating?
Nope, baby girl.
I know anything goes here, but this is clearly not fucking okay.
What do you mean? What's the problem?
So that's your reaction to seeing an extra large high school girl.
Yeah, that's true, Neo. They didn't go that far with it, thank God. And I mean, this was like a scene in this movie again, which is why I was so disturbed. I was like, oh my fucking God, like, no way. This is not happening right now. And I was literally sitting there like half face, because like whenever movies get like scary or like whatever to me, where I'm like, this is hard to watch, you know, I like kind of cover my eyes and look through my fingers, and I like lean back. I try to create distance, you know, that's just like my response. So that's what I was doing. And Tay just thought I was really scandalized by there being a sex scene. And I was like, no. I was like, oh my God, this is fucked up. Anyways, but yeah, I really could not be happier to know that I was wrong. You know, I really can't stress that enough. I'm very relieved, but I did not know that at the time. And so the experience throughout the whole movie was, I had certainly had a different point of view than everybody else in that theater, I guess. Anyways, I see. So that's your reaction to seeing an extra large high school girl.
Are they really that big? Don't you think they're pretty small?
I mean, pretty sizable, babes.
She's huge. She's way too
Pretty
huge.
sizable.
But the final boss in a certain action game is much bigger.
For an action game?
You know, that game, Kniferella.
Kniferella?
She said it anyway.
Should I know what that is? Imagine if it was exactly what you thought. Everyone was super normal about it and just spontaneously decided to gaslight to fuck with you on the rewatch. No, I'm saying, I was like, nobody else is like gasping, because I literally like the scene starts and I'm like, oh, Bayonetta. Oh, makes sense. Okay. All right, she said it anyway. Oh, wow. Oh,
I
fan
see.
service.
An estimated bust size of 15 meters, huh? My boobs are hopelessly huge.
Oh.
Hey, want me to squish you in between them? Big boobs feel good, you know.
I mean, I won't say no, babes.
I get fucking crushed!
If this was a pandering fan service game full of pretty girls, there'd be a CG close-up of my cleavage. But
Oh, yeah. Good thing that hasn't happened yet. We're in the clear. Yeah, good thing that didn't just happen like literal seconds ago or
too
anything like
bad.
that.
This isn't a fan service game. Of course, since it's not an action game either. You won't even get to experience the refreshing sensation of battling an enormous final boss.
Oh.
So fucking hopeless!
It really
This
kills
is
me every time this like
Monokuma's
zooming like
true identity?
it really kills me.
We have to deal with this thing?
I'm shocked you'd call me this thing. Oh, you're so mean.
It's so funny.
Is it just me, or did her personality change?
I get easily bored of my personality. Like, I already got bored of my personality who gets easily bored. And that's when Fuyuhiko would say, it's too damn soon to say you got bored, right?
Wait, what?
I have plenty of data on you guys, so it's so easy for me to know what you're all thinking.
You are not bored at all. I got bored of getting bored. Jeez. Even when I'm dead, I still get bored. This sucks.
Even when you're dead, does that mean? Oh. Well, it's making it sound like it shouldn't be her. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
I see.
Okay, yeah. Never mind. It is supposed to be her.
Are you?
Is it because they
Junko
just don't know?
Enoshima?
Is it just because they haven't met her? Is that why it framed
Did you
it like
say
that?
Junko Enoshima? Isn't she
Or,
dead?
oh no, because she said she's dead. Oh
It's
yeah,
true.
I
I
get
did
it.
end up dying the last time. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to go so fast. I couldn't help it, you know? It was my first time.
No, I get you, girl. No judgment here.
Stupid. You're the one who made me go.
And why is someone who died here right now?
Hi, Iris. Hi, baby. What's up, girl? All right, and why is someone who died here right
Do you
now?
guys know about an artificial intelligence called alter ego?
Uh-huh. Huh?
Exuberance! We are now an AI! We have transcended humanity!
What AI? Stop saying all this crazy bullshit.
You see, my personality is like this because I'm the type who dies easily, right? That's why I made my own AI program while I was still alive. And then someone uploaded me into this Neo World program.
I bet it was Sonia.
And that's how Alter Ego Junko hopelessly appeared in front of you guys.
Okay, so it's not her actual consciousness. It's just like an AI version of her, like replication of her. That's insane. This insane bitch is Junko Enoshima. Damn. Called her a bitch. She's responsible for everything. The destruction of Hope's Peak Academy. The destruction of the world. The one who took over the Neo World program and forced us to kill each other. I know, right, Close? Don't talk about her like that. Oh, he did it again. It was all this bitch is doing. Sorry, Iris. Cover your ears. Cover your ears. It's foul language. Do you want Lappy? She's looking longingly. Hold on. Let me make room for her. Come here, baby. Hi. Here we go. Here we go. All right, even so, what am I supposed to do? Oh my goodness, she's so cute. Even if we know she's Junko Enoshima.
Don't get cautious and think stuff like, what can we do? I mean, we're all ultimate despair here.
That's true.
Each and every one of our classmates looked at
Where's
us like
lap
we're a
cam
bunch
when
of
you need it?
losers
I
on the
know,
side of
right?
the road.
Oh my god. Oh, one more story quickly for you guys. So you know I told you guys that I bought like a stand for my webcam for future cat cam streams. And yeah, so Amazon sent me a whole ass fucking webcam instead of a webcam stand. So yesterday I took it to a UPS to return it, and now I have to try ordering it again and hope that they send me the right thing this time. Not that it really matters. I wasn't like planning to use the cat cam again right away, but I thought like maybe kitty cam could be fun for like my Friday streams, so long as like having it doesn't like, you know, so long as there was like a good place for it on the screen that's not like blocking like important stuff on the game for you guys to see, which I feel like for the most part is doable. Like usually there's at least one corner of a game, right? But anyway, so that was my thought. So with that logic, we have until next Friday before I would need it to get here. But yeah, I opened the box and there was just like a fucking actual webcam, and I was like, what the fuck? How did you even do this? Missed opportunity for 2 cat cams. No. I don't know of a better place than literally my bed, to be honest. But I'm hoping with the arm that I meant to buy, and they just did not send that. My hope is that I can get it a lot higher and at a better angle so that it shows my bed as well as the window seat that's right by my bed, because then they sit in the window seat as well pretty frequently while I stream. So like there's probably a pretty good chance they'd be in one or the other place, you know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, so I gotta reorder it. But I was waiting to make sure they refund me for the thing I returned first. But yeah, anyways, so that's an update on kitty cam stuff. I was like, what the fuck? An interesting distinction. Alter ego Chihiro refers to Chihiro Prime as a different person, calling him father, master, creator, etc. But alter ego Junko refers to herself as the same person as Junko Prime. Yeah, that is interesting. All right, so anyway, each and every one of our classmates looked at us like we're a bunch of loogies on the side of the road.
Let's all be friends.
Hell no!
Man, they hate me. And I was thinking of you guys when I tampered with the graduation program. But they still hate me.
Huh?
Tampered? With the graduation program? Remember what that fake Makoto said earlier? About what happens to you when you graduate? Or I feel like you guys weren't getting a big enough reward for graduating. So, I decided to modify what happens so it's something exciting and unique. Just like a game.
Are you gonna kill us? I'm scared.
Uploading your game memories into your real bodies is fine, but letting your friends stay dead just sucks. That's why I decided to resurrect them.
Don't even play with me right now.
This is the new graduation program I'm offering.
I feel like she's just tricking us to make sure we'll leave.
Resurrect? Hey, are you serious? Can you really do that?
It was like real hard, you know? The graduation program is the core part of this game, so it was protected with a lot of encrypted codes. It took me a long time. I felt so much despair about how useless I am. Well, one advantage of being an AI is that I got smarter with computers. Before that, every time a computer froze, I used to put it in a microwave and nuke it.
Oh.
Show of hands, class. How long do you think it took for me to modify it?
She's so crazy.
Who cares about that? Are you serious when you say that everyone who died will come back to life?
Pain Pecco.
Did you forget? You gotta answer questions to progress the story. That's the rule of this game, right? By the way, I'll give you a clue. You guys were always watching time slip away at a certain place.
So you're not gonna tell us until we answer that?
We're completely at her mercy. But if we can't progress unless we answer, we have no choice but to answer. How long it took for Junko and Ashima to modify the graduation program. She said we were watching how long it took. Oh, is it like the bomb clock thing?
The countdown at Jabberwock Park. That's the only
What we
place we
thought
can
was
think
a
of.
bomb.
That's the only place we consistently watch that has anything to do with time.
Then that countdown represented the time that was needed to modify the program.
How brilliantly wrong! You're totally wrong about that tricky timer.
Wrong? Then what was it?
How should I put this? I was just goofing around.
Huh?
I mean, isn't stuff you don't understand exciting even though you don't get it? It's kind of like superhero cosplayers or someone else's designs of alien life and stuff, right? It was just for show? In the end, it was meaningless. Does that fill you with despair? Like getting booted from a game server? You know those murder mysteries where the culprit is really the detective who's investigating the murder? Well, I'm so over predictable crap like that. Just what did you expect at this stage of the game?
She's seriously messed up.
Well, in a way, the countdown implied I was on a mission. Did you ever make up your own silly rules, like don't step off the white line when you cross the road? I was testing myself to see if I could get you guys into the graduation program before the timer reached 0.
Enough. Please stop.
Don't be so disappointed. It's totally true. I had a hard time manipulating the program. While you guys were at the beach making wrinkly dog faces, I was working so hard on my own, you know?
I feel you, babes. It's rough out here.
Hey, enough with this pointless crap. Are you seriously going to resurrect everyone who died?
Fuyuhiko.
Like I said, it's easy. It's just a game after all.
Just a game?
Yeah. Each and everything that happened in this world was just an event within the game. There's no way anything that occurred in the game could affect the real world.
What you're saying now is completely different from what you said before. You said whether or not it's alive, the moment you feel something is real, it becomes real.
The game where you throw my words back at me is over, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Fine. I won't worry about it.
Hey,
By the way, is the game volume alright, you guys?
Who fucking cares about logic? As long as everyone who died comes back to life, that's good enough.
But if we do not understand the principles behind it, then we do not even know if it is really
Sounds good? Okay,
possible.
perfect. Just wanted to make sure. Hi, Monokuma the bear. How are you?
Anything goes in this world. You've seen that happen so many times already, right?
Well, if a high school
I kind of feel
girl
bad
can
for
get huge,
Fuyuhiko.
then it's not crazy if the dead can come back to life, right?
Yeah, I can't imagine at all. You want it louder, Az? Want it blasting your eardrums?
If she's saying that's
I mean,
how
this
she
is all,
tampered
like,
with the computer program, how are
Different,
we supposed to
though.
respond to that?
That's right. That's why you should finish this game and go back to living a normal life in the real world.
if we go back, what do you get out of it? What benefit do you get by making us return to the real world? As long as we don't know what it is,
Man, so annoying. You're so petty. It's not like you're a housewife living on a tight budget.
I like all the varying pictures or like expressions.
All I want is to put on this graduation performance in a more dramatic way. Well, if you doubt me, you don't have to go back. Is that what you want? Not to go back?
Oh, hold on a sec. We're obviously going to get out of here. If it'll bring our dead friends back, it's all we can do.
Of course! We've been working toward that goal for, like, forever!
Because we had that goal, we were able to endure those killings.
Plus everyone can go back together. So there's no reason to hesitate.
You are right.
I feel like you're just falling right into her trap,
There is
Fuyuhiko.
no way we can choose to stay here after all
I'm
we've been through.
concerned.
Just as expected from the winners of this killing school trip, your will to live is truly ultimate. Wonderful. That's just more reason for you to execute your role as devices.
Devices?
Okay, now let's stop stalling for time with exposition and hurry up and do it. But now then, why don't you guys just go ahead and answer with the touch panel that's in front of you? I'm gonna do it. I'm seriously gonna do it. If you don't hurry up, I'm seriously really gonna do it.
Well, I feel like if we click graduate, that's gonna be the wrong
You don't
answer
have to
again,
say,
right?
Who are you talking to? It doesn't concern a chump like
We have to
you,
get to the bottom of
Hajime.
things, right?
Chump?
Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be over once we press this.
So we just have to press graduate, right?
If we do that, we can go home, right?
I don't trust it. I can go back. With this, I can finally go back. He's right. With this, we can finally go back. This will be the end. Well, I guess if I get the wrong one, it'll just let me retry anyway. And our friends who died will be saved. That's way beyond what we expected. Can I... Am I allowed to save at a spot like this? Like a decision? Oh, I am. I'll do that just so I can come back to it quickly if I need to. Oh, there's also don't press anything. Huh? I'm gonna try this. Hey, that's the repeat button. Don't you get it? If you press that, we're stuck here, you know? Are you? You better not start saying how we're better off staying here. I can go back. Oh, is it gonna make me? Oh. Okay, let's try graduate just because I want to see what happens. I'm not sure if this is the right answer, if it's just to not press anything so that you continue with the trial. I'm assuming maybe this lets you continue. But let's see what happens if we press oh.
Don't press it!
Ah!
This is Junko's trap!
Don't yell at me! Huh?
What the heck? That guy from earlier is back again.
It's not again. This time, it's the real one.
Real?
I wonder what happens if you don't press anything. That's the guy!
I'm Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi of the Future Foundation.
I don't believe you. I still don't believe you because I believe in Nagito theory. Guy is the real Makoto Naegi? Then this is the guy I spoke to?
I'm sorry I'm late. I actually wanted to come rescue you sooner, but
Well, ask about the code again.
thanks to the virus infecting the Neo World program, I wasn't able to enter.
Just when the chumps are in a pinch, he's suddenly able to enter for reasons unknown. And thus, the main character gallantly appears.
So cool! I'm drooling! So much!
Did you also time my arrival? No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to save everyone. And then I'm going to settle this between us once and for all.
I'm drooling! I can't stop my leak!
Oh!
Were you able to get here, Makoto?
Oh!
Since I used my tricks to hack into the program, he must have hacked in with his tricks too, right? That's also how you kept your memories, right? Even though you haven't aged a day, just like these guys.
If I hadn't, then I wouldn't have been able to save everyone.
Don't you understand? It doesn't matter how you got here. As long as you're here, you'll be treated like one of my students. Which means you must respect my authority.
I already know the risks of being here.
Ugh, you always had such reckless hope. I love you so much that you disgust me.
Hey, just what do you mean by trap? What is Junko's trap?
It doesn't matter. We can finally end this, you know? If we get out of here, it'll all resolve itself peacefully. After all this, I can't let you get in the way. The fact that you guys are even thinking like that is Junko's trap. Huh? She's lying to you about your dead friends coming back to life.
Hey, little old me!
Who do we trust?
If you knew Junko's true goal, you'd know she's lying.
You know her goal?
Yeah. Junko's goal is to convert the Hope Restoration Program to the Despair Restoration Program.
Despair Restoration Program?
As part of the graduation program, your avatar's memory and consciousness is uploaded into your real body. However, none of us expected that any of the avatars would get deleted. Junko has taken advantage of that opportunity. She intends to use her version of Alter Ego, the AI she stole my friend's skill to create, and upload herself into the bodies of everyone whose avatar was deleted.
What?
Then everyone who died isn't gonna come back to life.
They're gonna be taken over by Junko?
What the fuck? Like the real world, once an avatar is deleted from this virtual world, it can't be recovered. It's actually impossible to revive them.
That doesn't mean I was lying, you know? I just didn't make some things clear. And even if they're overwritten by my alter ego, it doesn't mean they'll be a completely different person. The data of everyone who died is stored within me, so I'm sure I can convincingly act out their personalities.
Don't mess with me.
In fact, I have a lot of data on Fuyuhiko, so I know some things that'll make you happy.
Oh my
I
god.
can play a version of Peko that's more to your liking than she ever was.
Oh, girl.
I said, don't fucking
No, that's just
mess with
wrong.
me!
Operation Junkify All Mankind begins here.
Junkify all mankind.
After uploading my alter ego into everyone who died, I'm gonna take over the Future Foundation's headquarters. And then, eventually, there's gonna be a whole lot of me's all over the world. With this, my despair utopia, where you can despair as you please, Junko Land, will be complete. That's Operation Junkify All Mankind in a nutshell. Oh yeah! Our dreams are expanding and...
Oh my god, can you imagine, Neo?
That messed up
I'm sure
plan
someone's drawn
is
that.
your goal?
Then why didn't you just kill all of us? If you did, you could have taken over all of our bodies. Wouldn't that have been more convenient for you?
Is that what you want me to do? Is it still too late to do that?
No. There's a reason Junko couldn't do that. That's why she made you guys kill each other.
The reason she wasn't able to do that? Was it because there was something she didn't do? Other than the reason that she didn't have a real body, the school trip's rules she sealed away. Wasn't enough time. The rules? I don't know what the rules would. I feel like probably one of these two. Maybe this. Never mind. Let me try the other one. I can't remember all the goddamn rules. Can I look at the rules? Is there a place for me to look at the rules? Let me try that.
See,
Play.
I got it. It's because of the
There
school
is.
trip's
Well, I
rules.
feel like it's okay. Sometimes you just gotta go for it, you know? I'll get the right answer eventually. There's only 4 questions, or only 4 answers.
Even a monster like her has to follow the rules of the school trip?
Junko usurped Usami's authority as an observer, and her role as your teacher.
However, according to the rules of the school trip, even Usami had to follow up. That's why when Junko took over her position, she had no choice but to follow the rules as well.
Okay, sure.
So, the rules were protecting us?
Man, I was so annoyed. I had the authority to add rules, but no authority to delete rules. Oh well, even if I could have deleted rules, I was still busy with my whole taking over your bodies plan.
So you made us kill each other. Because you couldn't kill us yourself.
Then, is that how you were able to increase the number of bodies you can take over?
Like I said, I personally didn't care about the outcome of the killings.
How dare you look down on us? Don't fuck with me. What about our lives?
Chump change.
I won't forgive you. I will never, ever fucking forgive you!
Yeah, you tell her.
So that's your trap. You tried to make us choose graduate. So you can take over everyone's body with the graduation program.
How can you be so cruel?
Because Junko Enoshima is the true ultimate despair. She doesn't yearn for any kind of future at all. She fills every person she meets with despair.
That's my Makoto. You understand me so well. For me, despair is not a goal or a set of principles, or a lifestyle, or even an instinct. It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. It's just my characterization. That's why I'm able to pursue despair with such purity.
So you're saying you only exist to fill people with despair?
For example, want to hear about a beautiful memory that even I, who gets bored easily, still remember fondly?
Let's hear it, babes.
Picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me, dying one by one like insects doused with bug spray. And the best part is, they did it to themselves, you know?
Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Oh, that memory is so beautiful. It made my brain melt.
Yeah, about that. Does that story have a happy ending?
You talking about probably the reserve course students,
see.
right?
Are you talking about the reserve course's mass suicide?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you're a survivor of the reserve course. By the way, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Mass suicide? What's she talking about?
An incident where 2,357 people from the reserve course all killed themselves. Junko probably made them do it.
2,357 people? That's an outrageous number.
You don't have to be that surprised. You all look like your parents, friends, and lovers all died at once. That was so rude of me. There's no way you guys even have meaningful relationships like that anymore. I mean, you're all ultimate despair. You guys have already eaten your fill of despair.
I do not really know what you are trying to say.
Junko robs the futures of everyone she interacts with. You ultimate despairs are among her many victims.
If someone like me is born, that means the world is yearning for despair.
Hi, Creepy. How's it going? Thanks for getting your daily mint. Hope you're having a good one today.
That's wrong. The world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
Hi, how you doing?
But if you do that, you guys won't be able to return to the real world, right?
Wait, what did they just say? Oh, the world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
Huh? If we choose graduate to get out of here, the graduation program will activate, right?
If that happens, Junko's alter ego will be uploaded into the bodies of the dead.
Does that mean we gotta stay here to keep her from getting out?
What the heck? Why does it have to be like that?
It's such a cruel fate for you guys. But it's awfully convenient for the Future Foundation. They'll be able to keep all the ultimate despairs, including me, trapped in this game forever.
Wrong! That's not it!
But Ultimate Despair is hated worldwide, and their lives are no doubt targeted by the Future Foundation. Oh well, if you don't want to acknowledge that, I guess it just can't be helped. Can't be helped. LOL.
This is nothing to LOL about.
Good. Hope you're having a great stream. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. It's going good so far. Being crazy, but that said, I'm having a blast.
But it's so ironic. You came all the way here just to find out that graduating is the wrong choice. Even though you came all this way to win the game, even though you kept sacrificing your friends to win. The goal you guys squirmed to reach was wrong all along. Isn't that just so fucking tragic?
Stop it!
Kazuichi's gonna break. Got final exams coming up. It's right now, babes. This is the final exam. It was all a mistake? Was this really just a mistake? Was it a mistake to think we'd go home alive all along? What about the killings in the class trials? Was this just a meaningless killing game where the ultimate despairs killed each other off? This is just too.
Don't give up yet!
Oh?
There is a way you guys can get out of here. without letting Junko out.
See, I still don't trust him. I don't trust him. Thanks, Greavy. Huh?
No, there's no way such a convenient... There is. Really? Well, that's the first I've heard of it.
You know what though? Now I'm wondering if it even matters if I pass this exam, because we don't want the graduation program to initiate or whatever. So does it even matter if I pass? First she's heard of it, then it's a way that even Junko doesn't know, right? The way to get out that... Oh. Okay. But she doesn't know about. Is it this?
I see.
It's that!
Are you talking about the
I
shutdown
know.
sequence?
Shutdown sequence?
It's risky
What is
business
that?
out here.
It's a hidden command I set up in the Neo World program.
Hidden command?
Basically, I never believed the Neo World program was a perfect solution. There was always a possibility that Usami's hope might have made things even worse for you guys.
Maybe this Makoto is also just like a alter version of him.
So I prepared a way to shut down the program in case of emergencies.
As I recall, you said it was a command that not even the teacher can stop.
And that means even Junko can't stop it.
Dear me, I have an unfortunate announcement to make, class. You cannot activate the shutdown.
Huh?
You know about it?
More importantly, do you know why? Do you know why you can't activate the shutdown?
Reason it can't be. I don't know why. Does it not exist? Oh, okay.
Damn it!
No. Maybe the other one? No authority? Nope. Okay.
Damn it!
Am I supposed to know the actual... Am I supposed to have, like, evidence for this? Is it broken? Oh. Okay. Apparently not enough people. How was I supposed to know that?
Because there's not enough people?
Pay attention, class.
Or was that
According
just
my
supposed to be a guess and I
information,
just
in order
guessed
to
poorly?
initiate the shutdown, out of 15 people, more than half of them must press graduate and repeat at the same time. Am
What?
I correct?
Oh, it got cut off. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't cheat off me, that's for sure.
However, out of 15 people, including Makoto, there are only 6 people here.
Even if you want to cheat, I won't let ya. The shutdown sequence won't activate unless it knows that different people initiated it.
So it's totally impossible.
You totally saw through that supposedly hidden command? No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate the shutdown.
You still came here when you knew we had no chance of winning?
It's not that we have no chance of winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance.
Then try explaining it to us. What is this chance of winning of which you speak?
I believe...
What? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up since you're so puny.
I believe in them. I believe they will definitely come.
Them?
That's not something you need
My
to take your
baby
time saying.
girl!
Believe. Try putting yourself in our shoes before you drag us into situations.
No, get out of here. You're unhealthy for me. You're not good for me, Byakuya. You can go away. You can go back where you came from.
Kyoko! Byakuya! I knew you guys would come.
Get out of my face. Kyoko, Byakuya.
You'd be better off leaving behind someone who jumps to conclusions without listening to our warnings.
I'm sorry.
Even though it took some time for two people to enter the program simultaneously, it appears we made it.
Oh my god, look at her! Ah!
Hey, what's going on? Why are there more people again?
Oh yeah! I can hear it.
How exciting! I haven't seen these faces in ages. It's like opening your high school yearbook 10 years later.
I must say, now that I'm seeing her up close, she's much bigger than I remembered.
What? What kind of man isn't excited by big women? Once you gain some more experience, you'll understand. There's a lot of kinky things you can do with big girls.
Shut up.
Byakuya, you're alive. But you're so skinny now. I feel so bad for you.
You shut up too.
That's the Byakuya
Are
I
you
know.
two also from the Future Foundation?
No, it's probably not just that.
The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and helped you recover your memories. Tragedy. If the Killing School Life is referring to that...
Are the survivors of the Killing School Life who previously defeated Junko, right?
Yeah, that's right. There's 3 of them here now?
The former heroes plunging themselves into the game world, ignoring all danger. Jeez, stupids! Making such a suicidal move. Did you really want to see me that badly?
It can't be helped. In order to stop you, that suicidal move was our only choice.
So how about it? There are 8 people now. We have enough to activate the shutdown sequence.
I thought it just said it was like 15. I'm confused. That's a good point. Did Hajime and Chiaki ever tell the others about the whole ultimate imposter bit? Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. It does not seem like it. Oh, right. They said half of 15. That's right. That's right. Okay. Never mind.
Why are you crying?
You guys showed up looking all cool and stuff, and now all the ultimate despair.
I like how the little Monokuma clips are crying too.
They'll be treated like even bigger chumps.
Chump, you said it again!
Just ignore her. As long as we activate the shutdown sequence, it'll be the end of her in this messed up world.
The feelings I have for him are so unhealthy. Right whenever I think I've escaped him, he just pulls me right back in. And this messed up world.
Can I ask you something? If we do shut down the program, what will happen to us?
No need to worry. We won't let you get hurt.
Oh.
It's not just that. We want a more detailed explanation.
If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted.
I feel like the voices are so quiet compared to the music. Can I adjust that? Is that a thing I can like change? Byakuya and you mean both of them at the same time? Oh yeah. Oh gosh, it's all the way up. Why do I feel like their voice is just like so quiet? You know? Well, it's fine. The music is just really loud, I feel like. Anyways. They do sound quiet, right? Let's see if that helped. I'm gonna like turn the game volume up for you guys. But hopefully the music isn't as bad now. Maybe I might even turn it down another notch. Let's see how it sounds. Let me let them talk again.
It will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko, along with your avatars here.
So you're saying we're going to be deleted too?
I think that's better, right?
It doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program.
What does that mean for us?
I think that's better. Yeah.
Your avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original state before you entered the program.
Okay, sorry. I was so focused on just listening to see if I could hear them. Let me read what they said real quick. I wasn't paying attention to the actual words. Okay, so just that we want a more detailed explanation. If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted. It will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko along with your avatars here. So you're saying we're going to be deleted too? Doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program. What does that mean for us? Your avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original state before you enter the program. Oh, so like we'll still be Ultimate Despair, right? Huh?
Is there a reason to tell them all that?
Okay, makes sense.
They have to know everything, or else they won't agree to do it.
Hold on a second. If we go back to our original selves before we entered the program,
Yeah, we'll revert to the Ultimate Despairs. This feels like a trick again.
Does that mean we'll go back to being Ultimate Despair?
That's right. Back to being
Not my
hopelessly
mana coins!
controlled by me. When you used to feel despair upon despair.
No!
Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it?
I understand your concern, but this is the only way to stop Junko.
Nah, I don't trust that
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it. That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us.
We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end.
Don't worry. Once you get out, we will do our best to support you.
But I thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last Ultimate Despair.
For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered.
When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or?
Of course not. We would never allow that to happen.
It's gonna be all right. Your real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
Can you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed? Washing your brain is like really nasty.
But still, even if our brainwashing is undone, the memories we've made up till now will be erased, right?
Does that mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that.
It doesn't matter what you want. That's the reality. Every meaningless thing that happened here will vanish from your minds.
Meaningless? Vanish? Does that include her too? No! I can't ever forget my girl! I have her panties! If we lose our memories of this world, we're also going to forget she ever existed, right? And look, see, he's got a tear in his eye, and that's the most accurate representation of my feelings. No, no, no! I earned those panties! If that happens, does it really mean that she, an existence confined to this world, is really going to disappear? She risked her life to protect us, and we won't even remember she existed.
Memory's not all that'll go back to normal. If you've lost a limb, like Nagito, it'll still be gone when...
Please stop!
Going back to reality in that condition, that's like a bad joke.
We're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past.
We don't know anything about that past.
Hey, why did we become Ultimate Despair in the first place?
I asked the same thing in the real world, but nobody would give me an answer.
It seems my teachings were quite thorough. However, if you ask me...
People who cling to stuff like hope, talent, or admiration are truly the weakest.
Huh?
Guys who desperately want to reach the top. They don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off. They're probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others. Shoving off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 17,082 ways to do that.
That's a lot of ways. Oh! Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Bow, bow, bow. Celeste, hello. Thank you for the raid. Give me just a second. Let me get you a shout out. How was your stream? How are you doing? Hope you're having a good one. Thank you so much for the raid. What did you play? Here's your shout out. Everybody go check out Celeste. That's my sister. The most late game spoiler time for anyone who cares and hasn't played this. Yes, yes. If you haven't played Danganronpa, Danganronpa 2, and if you care about spoilers, you know, no hard feelings, you can bow out because we're deep in it right now, besties. So, you know, please don't let yourself get spoiled. But if you're here for vibes and you don't mind being spoiled, then you're more than welcome. Welcome in. Some Overwatch and Hearthstone. I don't think I've heard of Hearthstone. What kind of game is that? But that sounds fun though. I hope you had a good time. Not a Moshi daughter. I'm Mina. Yeah, Minawa. But nice to meet you as well. How are you today? Oh, it's a card game. Oh, cool. I hope you had an amazing time. Thanks so much for the raid. We're like I said, we're playing Danganronpa 2. We are deep in it, and things are crazy right now. I'm just really trying to wrap my head around everything. We're just really sitting here in awe, basically. Yes, yes. Hearthstone is a Magic-like or similar card game like that with Warcraft characters. Oh, cool, cool, cool. I hope you had an amazing time. Thanks so much again for the raid. If you need to like go stretch, eat, sleep, whatever, please don't feel pressured to stick around. Take care of yourself. Do what you gotta do. But you know, if not, sit back, relax, and watch this utter chaos unfold. Oh god. All right, thank you so much for the lurk, Celeste. I hope you have a great rest of your night. A cool extended family was looking your stream at work and missed the outro. I hope it was a good time. Yes. But yeah, anyways. Okay, let's continue. Apparently she has 17,082 ways to shove guys off their pedestal, which, you know, I'm here for that. You know, some people need to be taken down a peg sometimes. So I kind of like to hear some of these methods, Junko. Like, you know, share with the class. Share with the class.
The point is, the moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
That's not even an explanation.
Then,
like, we rarely ever get an explanation out of anything in this game. I swear to God. Like, bitches be speaking in riddles out here.
It turns out that you guys being ultimate despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part of the game world too. They're simply side characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys.
I might actually believe that more than what they're otherwise trying to
I don't even know
imply.
what's real and what's a game anymore.
Are you kidding around?
Enough. My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already.
I definitely 100% feel like this is a trick. Because there's no way they're just so casual, like, oh yeah, you're gonna go back to like yourselves before this game where you're like ultimate despairs and you're all about like killing yourself and killing each other. And like, it's really bad for the world or whatever, but like, we'll take care of you, you'll be fine. Like, I feel like what is happening is Junko wants them to return to their bodies again so that she can occupy the empty little husks. Though I guess they're talking about still doing the shutdown thing. I don't really know. And then, you know, so that they become ultimate despairs again and do their thing as her followers. I do have little faith. Nothing in this has been real so far. Plus, no. The main reason, okay, the main reason why I say that is because I do not believe that Makoto is real because of the Nagito name thing, okay? That is why. And if Makoto isn't real, then why would the other two be real? And especially when they're encouraging us to do something that would benefit Junko. Okay, Like, so for those reasons, I don't believe it. If it weren't for the whole Nagito thing, you know, I probably would be going with this like, yeah, sure, I don't know. But I will continuously fall back onto my Nagito theory, okay? Because there's no fucking way that it is a coincidence that Makoto Naegi's name scrambled around and add a D and an A, or I'm sorry, Nagito's name scrambled around with a D and an A spells out Makoto Naegi. Da, okay? Short form of Des. Da is Makoto Naegi. You cannot talk me out of that. There's no fucking way that that is a coincidence. Okay? That means something. Okay? Therefore, if Nagito is actually Makoto, okay, if Nagito's actually Makoto, then who the fuck is this Makoto? He's not real. He's not real. He's not real. No. There's no way. Hi, Blizz. Welcome. Sorry, I'm ranting. You chose a time to like tune in. But hi, how are you? Hope you're having a great day. Thanks so much for popping in with the raid. I mean, Makoto says he's sure they're just brainwashed and they'll revert. Is that a reasonable assumption? Is he telling the truth? Who knows? No, I don't think so. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. You don't just like without any effort and like deprogramming just become unbrainwashed. No, I don't believe that. No, I strongly do not believe that. Alternatively, would they actually put in someone with an anagram for I am Makoto Naegi as their name if that was meant to be true? Such an obvious clue? I mean, I feel like it's only obvious if you're really paying attention to their names. I feel like most people probably wouldn't like... Well, maybe like fans of these games would for sure because like anagrams are kind of a thing. Yeah, but like, you know, otherwise... I don't know. I don't think... Why? Okay, let me tell you this right now. Let me be so fucking real with you right now. If they put that in the game and that's not the case, I'm going to legitimately be mad. Because that's just not right. That's just not right. Seems they shouldn't have told you that bit until the game and... Wait, who? Who told me what? Wanted to drop in and check on you. Are you doing all right? Everything going smoothly? Yes, it's going good. It's going good. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretchy. Nobody told me about the name thing, Close. I just looked at his name and noticed the letters in common. And before I figured that out about his name, I already thought that some elements of Nagito's outfit and like his just look in general reminded me of Makoto, so I already had that in the back of my mind. And then I think it was during like a trial, Nagito was talking and I was just looking at his name and I was like, there are so many common letters in there, you know, and so then I put it together. So yeah, they don't reveal that to you. It's just something that I noticed, I think in like the first or second trial maybe. So it's actively been in my mind like this whole game, and I refuse to believe that they just put it in there to like throw you off. And if they did do that, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be really mad because like there's no reason for that. Like if they did it to throw it off, there better at least be a reason for it. There needs to be some kind of reason for it. I will not accept that being a thing with no reason. Okay, I'm gonna be really mad. I will. Oh yeah, plus, yeah, right, on top of that, Makoto and Nagito are both, their ultimate is both ultimate lucky student. So like you really couldn't be more, I kind of forgot about that part of it too. They literally are the same type of ultimate. So like, you know, come on. And considering all the trauma and everything that Makoto went through in the first game, I think it could make sense that he could, you know, something could happen to make him change and become an ultimate despair, especially now that we know that they're ultimate despairs. But anyway, yeah. So I refuse to believe that this Makoto is real because of that whole thing that I have believed this whole game, that Nagito is actually Makoto. And if Makoto isn't real here, then why would the other two be real? Okay, I am standing. I will die on this fucking hill. Okay, I will die on this hill. I'm not moving off this hill. Okay. You're a super cool streamer. Keep kicking ass. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, Cinder. Thank you so much. Hope you're having an amazing day. Maybe ultimate luck just impacts his morphogenetic field. Will you accept the security room answer having to be placed on the bottom security room? Wait, are you talking about VLR? Wait, what are you talking about? Security room. That one, if that's what you're talking about, no, I don't accept that because I still to this day don't know, I don't understand that puzzle and it makes me mad. There seems to be no explanation for that puzzle and it pisses me off. I should look at it. I never did, but I should. Ultimate luck is established as a lottery they run every year. So if Nagito is Makoto, where's this class's ultimate lucky student? Oh, I kind of forgot that that was a thing. Well, I don't care. I still die on this hill. I still die on this hill. That was just another additional backup to the other things. Remember how I already was saying I would die on that hill and then remembered the ultimate lucky student thing? Yeah, so the ultimate lucky student thing does not hold that much weight for me. It does not hold that much weight for me. I will die on this hill. I will die on this hill. Okay, anyway, let's continue. On that note, let's see what happens. All right, enough. My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already.
Before you do that, we gotta do some reviewing.
Well.
When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair.
I like how they put the little symbol over the eye, like the little Monokuma thing.
And your dead friends will never be revived.
Cute little detail.
And the embodiment of despair, aka me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world. Now then, will the hope of the Future Foundation win? Or will my despair win?
I just feel like this is all an elaborate trick once more.
Things are starting to heat up!
Oh my gosh, I just noticed with this one, the eyes, the little Clip's eyes are on fire.
This isn't a game, you know.
Wanting things both ways. If not running the program keeps their avatars from uploading and just wakes them up, the fact that everyone else's avatars are deleted shouldn't matter. Everyone else should be in the same state as these guys. Cause it's a game!
Au contraire. This is a game. The game of hope and despair that started with your killing school life. That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have been reduced to mere side characters.
You called us chumps again!
Because it's true! Most importantly, the killing school trip wasn't just for your sake.
There was a more important goal there. The goal of luring a specific group of people. Since now's a great time, why don't we make that the question?
Question?
As long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta ask questions every now and then.
It is an exam after all.
So, question. Who did I lure and how did I do it? The hint is, I get bored easily, so the same outcome as the killing school life would be a pain in the ass. Okie dokie, let's all think about it together.
Same outcome as the killing school life. Do I just have to remember what occurred there? People Junko lured. The method. Should try connecting those dots. There should be an answer there. Oh no, is this Gambit? Oh, it's just Logic Dive. Okay. Somehow now I'm less scared of Gambit. Or I'm more scared of Gambit. Let me remember my controls as per usual. Break, jump, accelerate, control. Okay. Break, okay. I can move the person. Huh. I just found that out. I've been just using my WASD. Well, I find it a little bit easier to control this way though, so I'm gonna keep doing it. What I'm used to now. Uh-oh, I have to jump. You know I'm not good at jumping. Okay, we survived somehow. Uh-oh, we gotta do it again. Ah! Oh! Woo! Oh, I didn't know there was another one there. Well, at least I got 2 jumps, right? Ah! Okay. Give me a question. Thank you. Titular, the Future Foundation Academy's headmaster. Well, I guess I don't really know. Let me try this one. No idea. Okay. So the survivors, right, of the first game. Oops. Ah! You gotta make me jump so much. I'm not good at it. Don't mind me. You saw nothing. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die at this rate. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We did it. We did it, boys. What bait was used? I don't know. I don't know that this is right. I don't feel good about it. Yeah. I didn't think so. Oh, just the killings. Okay. Sure thing. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay, we're fine. Don't worry, Bessies. One more question. Okay, hold on. I can do it. I swear. I am capable. Oh my god. Make it stop. Just make it stop. Please stop doing this to me. This is not my strong suit. My depth perception is not good. It's not good. It's not good. Why you made me jump so much? I need to switch directions. It's like when you go on one of those roller coasters and you're like, oh, you're done. And then it goes backwards. And you're like, why would you do that? Why does it keep starting me all the way back here? That is cruel and unusual. That is so messed up. Please stop going all the way fucking back. Please, I'm begging. Okay. I'm never going to complete this at this rate. Okay, okay. Please. In the name of all that is good. Am I done jumping now? I think I'm done jumping. Okay, we're good. Ooh. What did Junko use to force them to watch the... force them to watch the... Oh, they're just like misspelled, right? Okay. Thank you! Oh, stop making me jump! Please, I'm literally begging you! Have mercy on my soul! I'm literally... I know, I saw caramel, and then I realized the other one said, like, Gamera or whatever it said. I was like, oh. And to think I was stressed. Hold on, let me let him talk first.
Got it. You use the surveillance cameras.
Okay. This logic dive in particular makes the one skill to power up the jumps a massive trap. Those quick jumps like that are much harder with that skill on, as you'll just fly over the one tile path. Thank God I don't think I have that then. Hopefully. Okay. All right. Yeah.
You were trying
surveillance
to lure
cameras.
the
Yeah.
Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you?
Their surveillance cameras? That's what they were being used for?
Instead of broadcasting it to the world like in the first game, it was broadcasting it to the Future Foundation. That's what you're saying,
In
right?
the previous Killing School life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school.
Yep, there you go. There it is. Titty Typhoon!
You used the cameras that were placed throughout the entire island for the same purpose.
Ding, ding, ding! I was broadcasting the Killing School trip live to every member of the Future
I'm pretty
Foundation.
sure Makoto or whatever that we talked to previously, like, mentioned that they were forced to watch it or whatever.
The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation? What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
Did you?
You sure did.
I will never be queen now. Please forget what you saw.
So you guys were watching us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
We tried to hack in many times, but
Damn.
the virus within the
Caught in
program
4K.
blocked us at every turn.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside. As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but
We didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running. There's no way we'd jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
Even so, we kept trying over and over again until it was finally possible for us to enter the program just a short time ago.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, hope dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time," right?
Hey, don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through all this.
Of course we made you do it for that reason. We orchestrated this game instead of killing you outright, solely to show it off to the Future Foundation.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation?
That's why you guys are chumps. You're just the bait I used to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation. But it's not my fault, you know. This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background. But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right?
Just 1 second, please. That sounds
As though we wanted to come to this world of our own free will. But that's precisely the truth. You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program to provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime. That's right. The reason the ultimate despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
That's just your imagination.
Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair.
Oh, that despair is fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place.
Don't go blaming us for this.
Thank you. It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
We do not feel despair. Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And this is the only thing we could do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
You're pretty fucking desperate. Oh, that's pretty fucking obvious. If you don't initiate the shutdown, those Future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
Trapped? Why would that happen?
Didn't I already explain it? You know, the graduation exam rule?
There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision.
But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement.
right, the teacher's final decision, I think.
I see.
Okay.
As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision.
Can't wait to see my score on that logic dive. To participate in the graduation program, you need my permission as your acting teacher, you know? What does that mean? It won't end with just a majority vote? After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not. So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it.
Obviously, there's no way I'd let the members of the Future Foundation graduate. So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade.
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
We know that all too well.
I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
Oh. Looks like you shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
I love it when she does her little smirk.
It's true that we fell for this trap, and that we run the risk of not being able to go back. But what's wrong with that? Thinking we'd back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
Huh?
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Why not?
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit. There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
That is... well... Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone. It's true that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now. What I believe in is not their past, but their futures.
I was totally waiting for a protagonist to fly like that. When I crush you with despair, such ecstasy.
No matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair.
Wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair. That's the Mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
It definitely is, Neo.
Mastermind? Someone else is coming?
That can't be. It's just a bluff.
You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the mastermind. But I always fall into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Oh well, let's bring him out with lots of energy. It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura!
Izuru Kamakura?
Look at her face. Heard it before. That person was called the Ultimate Hope. That shouldn't be all he was. I've seen a person called Izuru Kamakura somewhere else. As I recall, that person was the a dark deva of destruction. That's funny.
Izuru Kamakura. Isn't that the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy? It was written on the placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder. That name. It was definitely Izuru Kamakura, right?
However, based on the information I know, the man known as Izuru Kamakura...
If I recall, he's a super genius who acquired many talents. He was even called the Ultimate Hope, right?
Hmm? Does the founder have the same name as that Ultimate Hope guy?
Is that kind of coincidence even possible?
The Future Foundation might know something, right?
How about it, Kyoko?
Even within Hope's Peak Academy, there's very little information about a person called Izuru Kamakura. It's a mystery if such a person ever really existed. And not just that, the matter was closed without ever being settled because of that incident.
If you do not know, then please allow me. Providing hopelessly skilled explanations is a quirk of mine. The reason Izuru's existence continues to be such a mystery is because the Academy hid it.
Why did the Academy hide his existence?
If I recall, they were trying to protect their superior talent. They even called it mankind's hope, correct?
However, that prodigious student ended up killing 13 student council members at Hope's Peak Academy. Izuru is the killer responsible for Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most awful event.
And you're the one who set it up, right?
Information about Izuru completely vanished after that incident.
We thought Junko Enoshima killed them? Oh, don't say such cruel things. Izuru Kamakura is very much alive. Isn't that right, Hajime?
Huh?
What? I am. What?
Like I said, you're Izuru Kamakura.
Huh?
Alrighty. If you don't understand, I'll explain it to you till you do understand.
Sounds
You're
good.
Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're...
Wow, okay. I get it now. Thanks for that, babe. Got it. Jotted. Yeah, that clears everything up. I have no further questions.
Hold on! Seriously, what are you talking
That was
about?
so funny. Oh my god.
Liar!
She cracks
no
me the
way.
fuck up.
There's no way Hajime is Izuru Kamukura!
Izuru is that ultimate hope, right? But Hajime is...
That's right. Hajime is one of those reserve course dropouts and has no talent whatsoever. But the fact that he's really Izuru Kamakura makes all this much more hopeless.
I'm Izuru Kamakura? No fucking way! Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. Let me get my note. Pause! Everybody pause! Pause, 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 pause. Let me get my thing. I think I left my note where it has all of the truth bullets on there, and then I just need to mark which ones apply. Say good news, Hajime. Okay. Hope cultivation plan. Hold on. Let me do it like this. Actually, let me do it like this. Okay, so hope cultivation plan. The other ones say vision of Nagito. Reserved apartment. Tragedy of Hope's Peak. The tragedy.
Even though you were marked for...
Killing school life. Remnants of despair. List of subjects. The Academy's founder. Hope cultivation plan. Okay. Pause. Let's take a look. I want to look at the Academy's founder and vision of Nagito, maybe? Okay, let's see. The placard on the portrait hanging in the office at Hope's Peak. Academy founder Izuru Kamakura. Okay, that's all it says. Maybe we'll use that and be like, I don't look like that, or something along those lines. To create true hope by consolidating results of all their research. And what is the vision again? Oh, right, this. Okay. Okie dokie. I'm gonna pull maybe the Academy's founder. Hold on to that one. We'll see what they say.
He had a talent all along. Ultimate hope.
Oh wait, that's not a thing.
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent?
And what do I... Base to concentrate. Okay.
In order to hide Izuru's identity. Was he hidden in the reserve course?
Hide Izuru's identity. I'm gonna write these down. I try to, you know, think that I don't need to. And then I always end up regretting it, so you know.
Hajime's name is fake?
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata. I I've always had that name ever since I was born.
God, he looks crazy.
Then Izuru is your fake name?
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
Oh, girl.
He created hope? That might be Izuru.
Good gosh. Okay, created hope I could agree with. Was that the only two? I want to listen again. Did I miss one? The current me and Izuru Kamakura are... What did Hope's Peak Academy do to me?
Good news, Hajime!
Listen again.
Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all along! Ultimate hope!
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide Izuru's identity. Was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is fake?
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata. I've always had that name ever since I was born.
Then Izuru is your fake name?
No, I think it is
you
just
weren't
those
lying
two.
to us, right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
Could it be created hope? That might be Izuru.
Am I breaking down? I think I'm okay, but I'm confused to be sure. Having the main character actually participate in a non-stop debate rather than just rudely butting in with a no, that's wrong is wild. That's true, that's true. Okay, let me think about this. So I said hide Izuru's identity. I think we can argue against that with the picture, right? Because that wouldn't be hiding him. They have a picture of him. Let's try that. I'm gonna try that.
Good news, Hajime! Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all along! Ultimate hope!
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide Izuru's identity.
Oh, okay. It didn't get blocked though. I got scared that I accidentally got blocked, but okay, it's just wrong. Why is Junko here? I mean, where to begin? Where to begin, Homu? Where to begin? All right, I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. The Academy was hiding Izuru, right? Then obviously it has something to do with that. Well, I was trying to argue with the picture, but apparently not. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, hide Izuru's identity. Or agree that he created... I mean, maybe we could do the hope cultivation plan because the research was based on him, right? To agree with created hope, but aren't we supposed to be proving that I am not Izuru right now? So I don't know how saying, yeah, Izuru created hope is proving that I am not him. So that's throwing me off. I don't feel confident in that. Yeah, but I thought the argument is that I'm not Izuru. Okay, well, either way, I don't know how agreeing that Izuru created hope proves whether or not I'm him, I guess is what I mean with that one. I don't feel like that proves I am, nor does it prove that I am not by saying that. So that's making me think that shouldn't be the answer, you know? Not that he created hope. It's not? Isn't that what the prompt is? I'm thinking about it the wrong way. Okay, let me listen to him talk one more time. Let me hear him say it again.
Good news, Hajime! Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all along. Ultimate hope.
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide Izuru's identity, was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is fake?
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata. I've always had that name ever since I was born.
Then Izuru is your fake name?
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
Could it be created hope?
Could
Might
it
be
be
Izuru.
created hope? Could it be created hope? That might be Izuru. I'm confused. Could it be created hope? I just don't understand how this relates to Hajime. What are my other options? Reserve Department, Tragedy of Hope's Peak, The Tragedy, Killing School Life, Remnants of Despair, List of Subjects, The Academy's Founder, Hope Cultivation Plan, Vision of Nagito. I mean, maybe I should just try this one? I mean, I think it fits with the prompt. Created hope. It's literally saying here, attempted to create true hope. Yeah, maybe I'll try that. I just don't really understand the argument that goes with it, but whatever. I guess if it's right, they'll explain. So,
news, Hajime!
I'll find out.
Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all along. Ultimate hope.
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide Izuru's identity, was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is fake?
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata. I've always had that name ever since I was born.
Then Izuru is your fake name?
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
Could it be created hope?
Okay, good.
That must be it.
Explain. I'm just glad it's right.
Created hope. Are you talking about the Hope Cultivation Plan?
Hope Cultivation Plan. What is that?
I
A
do not know
while
what
back,
that
I
is.
saw a file kept by the Future Foundation. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy was researching a breakthrough plan to cultivate personal talent.
It's true, it was a breakthrough plan. After all, it was a plan to create the perfect genius.
Create? For the longest time, the Hope Cultivation Plan was the earnest wish of Hope's Peak Academy.
Oh, did you say that I was thinking about it wrong? Because I was thinking about it as Izuru created hope, but what they were saying is that they were creating hope by creating the ultimate hope out of him. Is that what you meant?
In fact, that's why the Academy was established.
Gotcha.
Part of that plan
Okay.
was researching the
Makes
talents of
sense.
Ultimates.
Hi, Maud. Thank you for getting your daily mint. How are you today? All right. In fact, that's why the Academy was established. Part of that plan was researching the talents of Ultimates.
Because the plan was so important,
Yeah.
they adopted the name of the Academy's founder. And called it the Izuru Kamakura Project.
Izuru Kamakura Project?
Just a little while ago, they were finally able to reach the experimental stage of that plan.
Don't dare, Homu. Don't dare. No, you shouldn't. Yeah, but hey, they're still around, so we'll see what's gonna happen.
From there, they set their sights on the reserve course dropouts to use them as lab rats.
Hope you're doing good today, though, Mod. I'm doing good. Thanks for stopping by. All right, they set their sights on the reserve course dropouts to use them as lab rats.
Why did they use the reserve course as lab rats?
A plan to create talent artificially requires test subjects that are wholly lacking in talent. From that group of reserve course students, the one who was finally chosen was Hajime, who stands before you now.
Why me?
Because you admired Hope's Peak Academy more than anybody else.
Huh?
You still don't get it. You were used by the Academy. They exploited your feelings of admiration toward Hope and talent just to use you as a lab rat.
What?
See?
That
Didn't I
sucks.
tell you? The moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
Lies. That's definitely a lie.
Sorta sure.
After many surprises, Hajime Hinata was transformed into Izuru 1.0!
Did you say transformed?
What did they do to him?
Unless you're willing to go to extremes, it's impossible to change a normal person into a perfect genius. So naturally, they went to extremes. By directly interfering with his brain, Hope's Peak Academy transformed Hajime Hinata.
God. I can't stay super busy night, but I hope you and chat have an amazing night and enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you, Mod. Thank you. I hope you have an amazing rest of your night.
Into a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself, known as Izuru Kamakura. Eventually, Izuru became an ultimate despair, thanks to me. But all I did to Izuru was simply break his spirit. That's nothing compared to what Hope's Peak Academy did to him. Not even close. Seriously, it's scary how determined the researchers were to mess with the human brain that much. Doing such inhumane acts that nobody else is capable of with such a calm mind and a steady hand. I admire it so much, it makes my mind numb. By the way, you're just a simple avatar right now, so even if you touch your head, you won't feel the scar.
Oh, God.
Did they really do something like that?
But if you think about it, if Hajime gets out of here, he's gonna be a super genius, right?
Like I said, he's not Hajime. He's a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself.
Different person? How is he different?
All of his senses, emotions, thoughts, and hobbies that interfere with acquiring talent have been excised.
Huh?
All of his memories of the past have been forcefully suppressed into the darkest recesses of his mind.
Huh?
Emotions, thoughts,
God.
hobbies. He doesn't even have a memory.
Sounds awful. Idea of that must hit Kyoko extra hard given her own family connection to the academy.
It sounds like he is a completely different person.
Don't worry, she's just monologuing. Let her take her time, you know? This is her time. This is her moment.
So that's why it's so surprising that Hajime even exists here at all, even if he's just an avatar. The Neo World program must have dug up those memories and rebuilt his old personality from data from the past.
Does the Neo World program have anything to do with... Does your name have anything to do with the Neo World program? I know that Neo is just like, you know, new or whatever, but I'm just curious. Did it come from that or is it something else? The Neo World program must have dug up those memories and rebuilt his old personality from data from the
I
past.
cannot help but feel impressed that the Neo World program was able to accomplish such a feat.
But as for Hajime, he probably would have been better off if he stayed erased.
Then, when Hajime returns to his original
Oh,
state
you got it from
after
a
the
random name
shutdown-
generator long ago and started using it everywhere. I'm gonna say Neopets or some shit. That makes sense. That makes sense. I love that though. Alright, when Hajime returns to his original state after the shutdown.
He'll disappear.
Boom.
All that will remain is Izuru Kamakura, an entirely different personality created by Hope's Peak Academy. He will no longer be Hajime Hinata.
It's rough, man. Disappear. I'm going to disappear? Disappear. 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 Ooh, he's freaking out. He's freaking out, everybody. I think he's gonna have a panic attack. A little bit. He seems like he... Ugh. Okay. You know... I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I want to stop looking at that. Cuz I don't like that. No matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason to meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? I don't like those eyes. I don't like the hair. I don't like the eyes. I don't like it. Oh god, he's freaking out. He's freaking out.
Hajime?
Was that me? No, that's not me.
Well, why'd they have to make him look all different? You know what I mean? Why that?
That's what you are. That's who Izuru Kamakura is. You're the one who brought me into this world. You're Izuru Kamakura, the mastermind behind all of this.
Huh?
Could it be? The one who uploaded you into the Neo World program was...
It's not me!
Damn, he said that with his whole chest.
Just so you know, as long as your brain has been messed with, you can't undo it no matter how hard you try.
You know what? I'm kind of into this though, because literally at the beginning of this game, I was hooting and hollering about I wanted it to be my turn. I wanted to be the bad guy. Yeah, I did. So I never expected this. I'm having a great time. I'm thrilled. I'm so pumped. I just, you know, we're getting close, I assume, to the end of the game. So I wish I had known sooner so I could kind of relish in it for a while, you know? I really, you know, feel like I'm not really gonna get to live it for that long. That sucks. But anyway, just so you know, as long as your brain has been messed with, you can't undo it no matter how hard you try. Well. Oh, he's got that scary look in his eyes.
Have no way to be saved, you say? But you already know what you must do.
I do? I already know how I can be saved. Choose to graduate, choose to repeat, become the blackened, oh. Okay, I can't. Oh, yes, I can. I don't know if there's different things that will happen based on your decision here. You know, so if I graduate, yeah, turns and stabs Connie. if I graduate, then graduation means that we return. Junko gets to take over the bodies of the people who have died, right? Repeat, we're just stuck here. It's shutdown is not an option, so not that. I don't think it's become blackened, and I don't think, well, I don't know, maybe submit to Junko, who knows? I kind of want to say that just to see what's gonna happen, you know? I'm curious. So yeah, let's submit to our queen. Oh, never mind. Not that. Graduate then, right?
I see.
Okay, yeah. Damn,
Choose graduate then.
I really wish there had been a little dialogue with that option instead of it just being like, oh, that's the wrong answer. Take some health, you know? I wish there had been like a little back and forth with her. That would have been nice, but anyway, okay, that's okay. I just need to choose graduate.
In that case, the Hajime
Does
avatar
Lord
will be
Zuko
uploaded
down
into his
there?
real body. So, Hajime
Oh,
will be
right,
safely
right.
reborn.
I forgot that was part of
Surely
it.
a royal road to a hopeless happy ending.
But I'm still gonna look like that.
Hold on. You can't do that.
If you do that, everyone who died will be taken over by Junko's alter ego.
Like, if you guys don't start the shutdown, the Future Foundation will be trapped here. I can't allow the Future Foundation to sacrifice themselves for the ultimate despairs.
Jeez, you should have said so before. You guys aren't honest at all.
That's not it. What we're saying is,
We have to protect the world from despair, you say? Okay, that's getting so old. Do you really have to sacrifice yourselves just to protect the world in the first place? What if the world's hope is different from your hope? Even if the world is happy, it's meaningless if you aren't happy.
That's...
Plus, the Future Foundation wants to kill all the ultimate despairs, right? Once you go back to being ultimate despair, the Future Foundation's punishment time will activate. It would be absolutely dreadful if that were to happen.
Not just dreadful.
It's rather fucking hopeless, don't you think? And can you guys even endure that? Everything that happened here will just end up being a meaningless game. Everything you felt, awe, friendship, love, there won't even be save data left of it. The girl you love and the guy you hate grow weaker and skinnier each day they lay immobilized. And in Hajime's case, his very existence is going to disappear. All because of the academy he loves so much. Will you be able to endure such despair? Who are you going to endure it for? For people you've never met before? For people who don't even appreciate you? Does that sound like hope to you?
You can't believe her! That's how she works!
that's what she does, so she can lure you all toward despair.
There is no reason to listen to her. Hurry up and start the shutdown.
Oh, hold on.
What is it? Why are we still waiting? Do you still not understand what's going to happen to the real world if Junko escapes?
No, I was just...
How many victims do you think the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history has claimed?
Right now, it's finally started to calm down. If Junko Enoshima makes it to the real world, countless victims will fill the streets. The world will regress to an era of bloodshed, chaos, and worldwide rioting.
So that's why you're telling them to start the shutdown sequence?
Honestly,
To
her
prevent
power's
that?
kind of insane, huh?
You're telling them to turn back into ultimate despair and lose all the memories they made in this world. Even among them, there are those who will simply cease to exist. And you're telling them to just deal with it?
Technically, it's just one person that will cease to exist. I mean,
At this point, this is the only way.
No. There is another way. As long as they choose to graduate, they can pass along their avatar's memories, and everyone here will be able to hold hands and keep on living. Well, everyone who died will be taken over by me, but don't you think that's a better fate than being a vegetable for the rest of their life?
You guys, you can't buy into this. Think carefully about which is true hope.
And which is true despair.
I hate that face that
shall
we're
we do?
making.
You're asking us?
You're telling us to decide?
Damn it! Why'd it turn out like this?
If everyone can overcome despair,
Oh, we just got our shutdown thing, huh?
you guys
Oh my
should
god,
be
look
able
at
to
our
grasp
health and
true
stuff.
hope.
If our memories up until now disappear, I will
This
not
is
even
crazy.
remember the reason everybody died.
Are you really going to let her take over your friends' bodies?
You might think I'm a fool, but I want to see Peko one more time.
You're not
If we
going
turn
to
back into
though.
ultimate despair,
You're not going
the
to.
Future Foundation might kill us.
You're
right?
cooked, bud.
We won't let them do that.
This is all the Future Foundation's fault.
Mental pollution
They're
contamination.
the ones who stuck us in this messed up world!
For your protection.
If Junko escapes to the real world, there will be countless victims again.
I know, but
Everyone's hope is in conflict. Such despair!
So you're supposed to shoot one or the other? Is the bullet just to say whether you graduate or not? So, but I don't know which one's which. One says hope and one says despair. So, am I supposed to not know which one does which? Gotta Hajime well, in honor of our mans. In honor of our mans that really, really, really loves hope. Despair for the sake of hope. Well, if he loves despair for the sake of hope, should I shoot despair? Then for the sake of hope? Or should I shoot hope? Because we've already despaired enough. We've already done the despair for the sake of hope, which we now shoot. Oh gosh, I don't know. Nagito, tell me what to do. Nagito, what would you do? Nagito! I'm just trying to honor my man, you know? The world or me, hope or despair? They're telling us to choose? Choose between that? Why? It's hurting my heart. Ouch. Why do we have to choose? Am I okay? I don't think I'm okay. Yeah, exactly. What would Nagito do? That's what I'm saying. Oh god, I'm freaking out again. I'm freaking out again.
Can't do it.
Freaking out again.
Can't do it.
I can't choose. You guys are telling us the world's going to be destroyed unless we sacrifice ourselves. And that, I can't decide. I can't choose either one.
They all seem like really crappy options, to be honest.
Hajime!
Shut up! Leave me alone!
Damn.
This is just too much. Why do I have to be a part of this?
VA's going off.
I mean, I'm different from the rest of you. And I don't even have a talent. But even so, I got dragged into this. And now, my existence is going to disappear? I don't understand it at all.
Nah, he's popping off. He gave me chills a little bit there.
Both choices are hopeless.
how much of ourselves do we have to sacrifice?
This burden. Don't you dare make us shoulder it.
Why did they give him that expression with that?
There's no way we can handle this on our own.
Everyone, get a hold of yourselves.
It's impossible! For someone like me, It's impossible. I can't choose the future.
For someone like me, you're sounding a lot like our bae.
Hope, despair, do whatever you want. It's not my problem.
That's...
And there's no answer. So you've chosen to make no choice at all. Jeez. Once again, this went exactly as I expected. I get so hopelessly bored when everything goes according to plan. Oh well, since I have everyone's data, I kind of figured things would play out like this. That is, unless something else hopelessly unpredictable happens. Well, I can say that. But the chance of something convenient happening is hopeless. After all, this is a game. A world where everything progresses with predetermined harmony. Fine. I guess it's okay. You don't have to force yourself to make a choice. A futureless future. I think it's fine if that exists too. As long as you don't yearn for hope, you'll never fall victim to despair. That goes for me too. As long as I don't yearn for despair, I'll never need to hope for it. So, let's all free ourselves from this curse and stay here as the best of friends. Let's immerse ourselves in this tropical island life forever and ever. Forever and ever, and ever 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 and ever.
Whoa. You're a little crazy. Could you make like a water slide or something? Just a request, you know? If this is all like digital and you can make whatever you want, I would like to request at least one water slide. One water slide, please.
All right, a game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
My girl!
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Yeah, I like this.
Young master, that is a wise call.
I love this.
You didn't have to forget us.
Yay! Yeah! Where's
Yes,
Mahiru?
There's no way I would forget.
And with this, Junko's gone.
All right!
Yeah.
Let's party!
This is perfect. I love this.
I'm gonna showcase my full cooking ability.
No! Never mind. I hate it. I hate it.
Can I take a picture to commemorate this?
Yay!
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess? I've prepared you a training regiment.
Ooh, if you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
Oh, God.
After all this time?
Oh, my God. What was this again? Oh, well. There's no need to think about it. I wanted this ending.
All right, a game reset.
it just loops
And
forever.
with this, the world will continue to loop.
I love it.
An eternal game utopia
Alright,
sounds like
I guess
fun.
I have to do that. What am I doing?
All right, a game reset.
You have to do it multiple
And
times.
with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds
try
like
again.
fun.
Really?
All right,
One more time?
a game reset.
My cook
And with
chat?
this, the world will continue to loop.
It is
eternal game
like with the
utopia
fake
sounds like
laugh
fun.
is very unsettling.
All right.
Maybe I have to
a
shoot
game
something
reset.
else.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
Oh.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
I don't know what I do with
Young
that, but
master,
you know,
that is a wise call.
Yay!
that's the only other thing I can really do, you know.
Yes, there's no way I would.
And with this, Junko.
All right.
I'm gonna showcase my.
Just leave the BG.
Hey, can I take a?
Want to be awed by the... I've
I
prepared
miss
you
This is
Can
kind of
I begin
nice.
with a-
Maybe we could
Not
just.
in. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Oh, still not that. My bad. I guess I should have
Alright,
listened to
A
it.
game reset.
And with this, the world will continue.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like
Aw,
this for
shit.
a while.
Young master.
I pressed the wrong button.
Yes, there's
And with this, Junko.
All right.
What was
I'm
I
gonna
just
showcase
about to
my-
say?
Just leave the beach. Hey,
I was in the middle of something and then, I forgot what I was gonna
Should I
say.
begin with a...
that's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Oh, god damn it. Maybe I need to pick up that one now?
All right. Again,
And with this, the world
I don't know
will
what this
continue.
means.
Eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay.
Young master. Yay! Yes, there's an...
And with this, Junko.
All right. I'm gonna showcase my... Just leave the beachy. Hey, can I take...
Want to be awed by the sight of my... I've prepared you a training regiment.
Ooh, if you get hurt...
Should I begin with a brief introduction?
I hate that.
That's not it.
Oh god.
You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Is it getting crazier each time? I can't tell if it's getting crazier. Nothing or not. Ah. I wanted this?
All right. A game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to loot.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I don't know if I'm supposed to shoot that or
I
not.
guess it's fine to stay like this for
Or
a
did
while.
I already do that? I think I already did that, didn't I?
Young master, that is a wise call.
Yay!
Yeah, I think I already did that.
Us.
Yes, there's no way I would forget.
And with this, Junko's gone.
If the doll is in the deny
All
position,
right,
it
let's
changes to...
party.
Wait, the
I'm gonna
what?
showcase my full cooking ability.
Just leave the
Aw,
beachy
you
out
lost
to
me
the
there.
movie.
Hey, can I take a picture to commemorate this?
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess? I've prepared you a training regiment.
Ooh, if you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
After all this time?
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to shoot? I can't remember if I shot this before.
And with this, the world will continue.
An eternal game utopia.
Let me try it again. Okay, never mind. Never mind, I didn't do it. Never mind. I just thought I did.
Who are you?
My girl, stop!
I'm just a part of the game. But you guys aren't, right?
Chiaki? Is that you? Why are you here?
My baby, I miss her.
I don't know.
Does this mean you're my memory of Chiaki? Because you should have already disappeared. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, don't you think they're messed up? Telling us the world's going to be destroyed? And to sacrifice ourselves? There's no way I can choose. For someone like me, I'm just not able to choose. Seriously, I've had enough. I'm tired of being mixed up in all this stuff I don't understand. Not only was I told that I have no talent at all, but if I get out, I'll go back to being ultimate despair. And on top of that, I was told I'm going to disappear too. Isn't that messed up? Hey, you don't want that either, right? I mean, if we lose our memories, there won't be a single trace of your existence left.
This is making me sad. Maidenless, talentless, and joyless. You got that right.
You're going to completely disappear, and none of us will ever remember you.
Well, I guess we'll disappear together.
No, I won't.
Huh?
Oh, never mind.
Even if I cease to exist. Even if you guys never remember me again.
She's so pretty. Please stop.
That doesn't mean I will completely disappear. As long as everyone continues to move forward toward the future we created together, I will never disappear. What I lived for, fought for, and risked my life for will still exist.
You're right, but...
You're probably just scared, right? Not just of disappearing.
you're scared of moving toward the future with such a heavy burden, right?
Yeah. I'm scared. I'm obviously terrified of that.
Oh my god, please! That's all I could ever hope for!
How much longer are you going to be this indecisive?
Huh?
Didn't you want to become someone with confidence? Isn't that why you admired Hope's Peak Academy?
But even Hope's Peak Academy tricked me.
Hajime, you've had it wrong this whole time.
Wrong?
Having talent isn't the goal. There's something much more important than whether or not you have talent, right? What's important is that you believe in yourself. If you can't do that, no matter how much talent you possess, you will never be confident in yourself. Just like how you were in the past.
You? Hey, who are you? I mean, you should have already disappeared, right?
But past Hajime is in the past. He's not the same Hajime who spent time with me and the others in this world. So it's going to be all right. I think it's time you finally had confidence in yourself.
Hey, Chiaki. Can you tell me something? Which choice should I make? My hope? The world's hope? Which one should I choose?
You guys are the only ones who have the right to decide your future. And the responsibility, too.
So you're saying I should choose for myself?
But if you can't choose either future, why don't you just create one?
Create?
Even if this world is just a game, you guys aren't part of the game. You guys don't have to just choose a future. You should be able to create one as well.
Do you think someone like me can do that?
Since you're not part of the game, you don't have to worry about talent, skill, or level. You guys have a tremendous ultimate move that can overcome anything. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
If I do it, things will turn out okay.
Of course, games aren't very fun when they're easy to clear.
But this isn't a game, right?
Hey, Hajime, this isn't for the sake of anyone else. You have to do this for yourself. Now then, it's about time you show me your cool side, Hajime. Come on, I'll help out too.
Help?
I love her so much. I love her so much.
I have no talent at all.
Oh my god.
I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much.
A little terrifying.
I
Okay.
don't want to disappear.
Can I just shoot everything? Oh no. Okay, never mind. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. Sorry, my bad, my bad, my bad.
No talent at all.
Can I pick it up?
I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
This is me? Is this really me? So uncool. It's totally uncool.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to shoot here.
I don't want to sacrifice myself.
No idea.
It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway.
No idea.
There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the future.
Let me try that one.
Not mine.
Oh.
I can't choose the future.
Do I have to shoot them all?
See, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
Oh, sorry, girl. Sorry, girl.
You
Sorry, girl.
should even be able to create the future.
Didn't mean to shoot at you, girl. My bad, my bad, my bad. Maybe I have to shoot them all.
I have no talent at all.
Let me
was even betrayed by the Academy. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru
The
Kamakura.
distorted voice is so like, ooh.
Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself.
Kind of a cool sequence, though.
It's not like I'll be appreciated any. Even so, it's the Future Foundation's fault. Even so, not
Even
mine.
so.
Even so,
Yeah, even so, bitch! Stop! Stop.
No matter what kind of future it is, as long as you guys move toward it, I will never disappear.
I'm not well. I'm not well. There's panties under there? Oh.
Everything that happened here, it won't be meaningless. If you guys carried the burden of both hope and despair, you should even be able to create the future, even if it's a convenient miracle. If you just do it, things will turn out okay. That's why you can't hesitate now. Resolve to throw everything away and give it everything you got. I'll be cheering for you too.
She's literally best girl. Stop. Stop. My heart hurts.
I forgot to say it again.
Oh. Am I supposed to be clicking?
I will not even remember
Is that what I'm supposed to...
why everyone died.
Oh god.
If we don't rid the world of
I'm scared.
despair,
Am I supposed to be clicking this?
the tragedy will start once again.
Am I doing the right thing?
I want to see Becca one more time.
Oh god, this... Everybody's being scary.
If we turn back into ultimate
Ew,
despair,
ew, 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 ew,
we
ew,
might be
ew,
killed by the
ew.
Future Foundation, right?
Did I do it?
This is your responsibility, since you're the ones who fell to despair.
I think I'm okay.
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation's.
Ew, 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 ew,
They're
ew,
both
ew.
hope and they're both despair. A conclusion will never be fucking reached.
Okay, but I can't shoot.
You can't lose hope.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, there's a button. My bad. Was that... Has that been there the whole time? You can't see it because my body, but...
Why everyone died.
I don't know if that was there the
If
whole
we
time or
don't
if it
rid the
just
world of
just
despair,
happened.
The tragedy will start once again.
I want to see Becca one
Oh,
more
I'm
time.
clicking. I'm really trying to click.
If we turn back into ultimate despair,
How much power you need?
we might be killed by the Future Foundation, right?
This is your responsibility, since you're the ones who fell to despair.
It's not my responsibility.
I am?
It's the Future Foundation's.
Oh, hold. I was clicking the
They're
other
both
one.
hope and they're both despair.
It worked when I clicked the
A
other one.
conclusion will never be fucking reached.
Well, I'm cooked now. I was
can't
clicking the
lose
other
hope.
time and it
The
worked.
memories we made here just I will not even remember why everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of the tragedy will start when.
I want to see Becca.
Okay.
If we turn back into, we might be killed by the Future.
This is your
You
responsibility.
know, I'm relieved it's doing it for me.
It's the Future Foundation.
They're both hope and they're both a conclusion
Thank
will
thank
never.
goodness. It worked whenever I
No,
was
that's
clicking
wrong.
for the... Oh my god. For the first one? I tried holding with the other one. It didn't work. Whatever. It's
won't
fine.
just be
We
hope.
got it, at least.
There will probably be a lot of despair, too. I don't know what kind of future
Oh my god.
awaits
Look
us,
at... Wow. Whoa.
but our futures are ours. I won't let anyone take them.
Yeah, you tell her.
Who the hell are you?
I've decided.
Truly.
I'm done running away. I will fight for my future. I will fight alongside the future that everyone created for me. It's not for anyone else's sake but my own.
Don't tell me. Izuru? Hey, what the heck is going on? Is this a serious bug or something?
I am not Izuru Kamakura. I am Hajime Hinata!
Yeah, you tell her. Oh no! Never mind, don't tell her. Okay, there's one option,
You
that's good.
despair because you yearn for
Oh,
hope.
sorry, my bad. Didn't mean to do
yearn
that.
For hope because you despair.
Oh my god.
Let's finish this already. There's no need for you to choose. Close your eyes and cover your ear. Just shut the hell up.
I'm so overstimulated.
This game is gonna continue. If you don't want that, just turn off the game.
I'm so overstimulated.
Even so,
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
I'll never let anyone choose
okay.
again.
Apparently I did it. Oh my god. This is really stressing me out. I feel like I'm doing everything wrong. Oh god. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
I don't want anything. You have no argument.
Okay, I don't have bullets.
There's no hope.
I think that's okay then.
Already. A miracle won't happen.
Except I'm missing a lot is the problem.
Feeling. I don't want anything.
Yep,
Zero.
yep.
You have no argument.
I'm getting like 1 out of 6 probably.
Will make you suffer. Just give up already.
It's okay. At least I'm not losing health, so you know it's okay.
I don't want to lose anything.
Oh god, babes, I have no idea where the beat is.
You won't be able to do it. You won't be able to do
that's
anything.
Wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Stop! I might cry.
What the heck is wrong with you? Why is
Stop!
there a
I might
bug like
cry.
this all of a sudden?
Everyone, let's shut this game down.
Huh? But
don't you get it? If we start the shutdown sequence, we'll...
Clearly, it's very forgiving in that because I missed basically all of them.
There's never only one choice to make. There's no way I'll allow things to end this way.
But I'm not complaining.
The future everyone has created for us should have more possibilities than that. Let's leave this place with confidence, and from there we can just create it on our own. The future that we want.
What are you saying? There's no way something that convenient is going to
Stop!
happen.
Not the starting music. Stop! I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out.
It wouldn't be strange if a miracle happened. This is
no, blast it.
We can change.
Now's the
future
time
as
to
much as
blast the music.
Even if you talk big, if you leave here, you're just gonna forget everything. That goes for everyone else.
It's okay. I can turn it up. Hold on. I got you. I got you. Okay, sorry. I'm done blasting your ears. Okay. All right. Why is it so banging though? There's really no reason that they went so hard on that song.
I wonder. I do not really understand it myself, but I just saw it.
Oh.
When my body felt so heavy that I could not move. When I felt as though I was sinking into a deep black sea. It was at that moment I somehow heard Hajime's voice. And though it was just a flash, I saw it. Like a lighthouse beacon shining across an ocean of darkness. A warm, yet resolute light. The one who shined that light. It was probably... You saw it too, right, Hajime?
I will never trust her until the very end.
The future we are going to create from this moment on. It is also the future that everyone has created, right? Then, there is no way we can stop now. Seriously, that's a suicidal decision.
I'm well aware it might be an act of suicide.
There's no telling how this will play out.
Hey. Hey.
But
Hey.
I heard her voice. In fact, I think it was the first time she ever yelled at me. I can't stand on my own 2 feet if she keeps treating me like a damn kid.
I don't like thinking about complicated stuff. If there's someone strong worth fighting, I'll fight. It's just who I am, you know? That's what it means to be confident, right? Then, I'm gonna choose this!
Man, this sure is getting annoying again. But if you're saying you're gonna do it, there's no way I can back out now. If I don't have any place to go back to, I should at least protect this place no matter what.
His earrings look like screws. I've never noticed that before.
You all... Why? Why? How can you guys throw yourselves back into the depths of despair?
Because we believe.
Huh?
We believe in our future. That's what makes us different from you. We believe that if we try new things, even difficult things, that everything will turn out okay. We believe we can even create our own futures.
That's impossible! That can't be hope! It's...
Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip that.
What is this?
Hi, Iris. She sees me over here bopping in my chair and she's probably like, what is mom doing? Like, is she okay? I'm over here like, eh. She's like, I've never seen her do that before. Everyone else lost someone super important to them, could potentially be who they saw. And then there's Kazuichi, who's an important person is alive and pretty much hates him. No, for real.
Hajime,
He'll never get the hint.
thank you. I'm not the one you should be thanking.
Is number 9 my logic dive? That's my guess.
Well, let's
Oh,
get started.
brother. No, for real. That was rough.
I didn't think it would end this easily.
Huh? It's not the end, right?
This is just the beginning, right?
I don't know. I still don't trust nothing.
First, we need to let this game world end.
And from that point on, we're the ones who are going to create.
I don't trust nothing this game presents me with. Yo, this is banging. Yes. Fuck it up. A little walk. Oh my god. Ooh, pretty. Ooh, pretty. Whee! I love this. Pretty.
Man, this is absolute despair. I feel despair upon despair and despair.
That's what
toward
I'm
despair
saying
yet again.
as. That's what I'm saying.
How fun. Once you've experienced the despair I've suffered, there's no turning back. Living in the shadows of past memories. That's too sad, you know? But I guess I no longer have to
hope for despair.
That is just so hopeless.
You know, go off, girl.
What was that just now? Why did Usami appear? She should have already disappeared.
I guess it's just as Hajime said.
At least, this wasn't the ending prepared for them. This was the ending they created.
Are you saying they're moving towards such an uncertain future on purpose?
Even so, the only thing we can do now is leave it to them. This game world is going to end soon. There is nothing more we can do.
Regardless, there's no need for us to do anything.
Man, it's collapsing.
You're right.
I am sorry to trouble everyone, but even if we awaken in the real world and forget about what transpired here, it will still have meaning, right?
Of course, Miss Sonia. I don't know the proper way to say this, but I kind of feel the same way too.
You're so bad at explaining things. Now that it's the end, you should at least try a little harder.
People can't change that easily, you know.
Well, whether it has meaning or not, it all depends on us now.
Time's almost up.
I'm pretty scared.
I am scared too.
But it's okay, right? It makes sense to feel scared, right?
That's the future.
Hey, I'll never forget you guys. Or the others. You guys better remember me too. My name is Kazuichi Soda.
With your colorful personalities, there's no way I'd forget you guys that easily.
Even if I forget, I will use all my might and remember.
If you start talking weird later, Hajime, I'll beat you up till you turn back to normal.
That's a relief. But make sure you hold back as much as you can.
So this is the end, but it's just the beginning. Isn't that right? Doesn't change how scared I am. I can't help feeling scared. So scared, but...
Thank you. Thank you, Chiaki. Phew. I finally said it.
Me too. Thank you. I'll never forget about you guys. I'll never, ever forget.
My girl.
I'll be cheering for you guys from now on. From somewhere. 'Cause we're all friends after all.
Why they gotta do me like that? 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 That is true despair for me. Give me Chiaki. I want my baby girl. What do you mean? And so the incident is coming to an end. I have a question. Is there still a decent bit left of it, or what? Because if there's still a decent bit, I'll leave it. Okay, no? Okay. All right, then we'll just continue. This is like the actual end. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. Okay, perfect. If Hajime starts acting weird, presumably he'd be going full Izuru. Izuru could probably take Akane with his wealth of every talent studied by the school, Sakura's ultimate martial artistry, for instance. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, let's just hope he doesn't, you know, revert like that. All right, and so the incident is coming to an end. The incident riddled with absurdity, with nonsense, with sheer irrationality, is about to lower its curtain. An incident smaller than Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most tragic event. Smaller than the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. An incident so small it doesn't even have a name. The world will never know what happened here. Not now, not in the distant future. As long as they remain here.
Apparently they've finished the preparations. We can leave anytime.
Then, I guess we should get going.
Why aren't, like, the others involved in this? The other survivors?
Hey, Makoto. Is this really okay? You're the one who said, leave the questions to me. So I let you take the lead. Are they
Makoto
really
looks
going
so
to be
small.
okay? Didn't they just turn back into ultimate despair?
I don't think that's the case. I mean...
If they did turn back, they wouldn't have said that they'd stay on this island.
Perhaps they're thinking about helping their sleeping friends?
I can't really say for sure, but that's what I believe.
Whether they know it or not, the fact that they're already clinging to that feeling shows they're no longer who they were in the past.
It seems that there are too many soft-hearted people here.
But in reality, the possibility of those who are asleep waking up is close to zero.
No, the
Oh my
possibility
God.
isn't a problem.
This is a great picture. In general, they all look good. But look at Kyoko. Oh my God. Bruh. 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 I gotta stop looking at Byakuya too. He's bad for me. He's bad for me.
Even if there's the smallest possibility,
Bad for me.
they're still trying to create that future for themselves. In their eyes, that is the future.
The smallest possibility. You might as well call it a miracle.
But strangely enough, I have a feeling that they'll be able to reach it. They've accepted their hopes and their despair, and they're trying to create their own future. Maybe, for people like that, miracles are inevitable. Don't you think?
As cheesy as ever. Seriously, you haven't grown up at all.
Haven't grown up?
That's the main reason we decided to come with you.
Well, who cares? I guess I'll respect your decision. This time. However, what comes next is going to be difficult for us.
Leaving them on this island. If the higher-ups at HQ find out about this, it will definitely cause a scene.
We need to work on concealing it.
That's not a problem.
And what do you intend to explain to HQ?
About that. I was gonna think about it while I was on the ship.
Good luck. I'm not going to help you that much.
Huh? Why?
You should at least be glad that we decided to respect your decision.
Fine.
I love all these.
Then let's go back as well. We're not even close to finished yet. There's still a lot we must do.
They're really treating us out here, aren't they?
Besides the Future Foundation, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is not finished. We must end this once and for all, for the sake of the future.
It seems I must fight alongside you all for a little while longer.
Plus, there's someone waiting for you to return.
Don't make me remember something so horrifying.
Then let's go. We must create our own futures too.
And so, the ordeal has ended. And from here, our daily lives have started. Lives that are much more absurd, nonsensical, and irrational than before. Things are probably gonna be a lot more difficult now. There's no such thing as an answered mystery. It's doubtful whether or not things will even end well. The future isn't a path. It's like an endless sea. You can try to go anywhere, but it doesn't mean you'll get there. Even so, I will keep on living. I will keep on living as Hajime Hinata. My future lies here.
Fucking crazy. Ultimate swindler. The thing with Toko and Byakuya is interesting. Like, he seems to genuinely hate her or have complete disdain or whatever, but then she's absolutely into that. In the small chance he reciprocates, he'd presumably act exactly the same way to play into it. That's true. That's true. Get info on him in the anime as well. Yeah, I'd definitely like to know more. I would definitely like to know. Stop. Don't show me Chiaki. I can't take it right now. I'm upset. I'm really upset. I'm really so upset. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay. Nope, not okay at all. What do you think about that, Iris? Iris is not happy. She said, "How could you take best girl away from us?" That's what I'm saying, baby. I know. Oh my god, she's being so cute. She just cuddled up. Hi, baby. Did you feel my distress? Did you feel my despair, Iris? It's so cute. For being person who sings the end theme is Makoto and Nagito's Japanese VA. Oh, cool. That's awesome. One of the ones I was fine with dying. Wait, Hiyoko? Okay. I loved it. Great game. I think I liked it more than the first game, which is crazy because I really loved the first game. So they definitely outdid themselves, you know what I mean? Which we always love to see, because it always sucks whenever you play like a second game and it doesn't hit as hard, you know? So overall, loved that. That was great. I still kind of regret taking so long to play it because I had read some things saying that certain aspects of the class trials are harder, and it like kind of deterred me, you know? But I'm glad I finally did play it. I'm glad I finally gave it a chance because like story-wise, that was great. I loved it. I really liked some of the things they like added. I really liked overall the cast in this game. I think I overall connected with more of the cast in this game and like kind of cared about them more than in the first game. I liked the whole concept with the remnants of despair, that we were like a part of that, and especially that I was like, you know, literally how I said at the beginning of the game, I wanted to be the mastermind. I wanted to be the bad guy for once. And then it turned out that I kind of was, so that was pretty cool. I love that part of it, personally. I thought that was fun. Yeah, overall I really liked it. I am a little mad though about the whole Nagito name thing though. There's no way that's just a coincidence. Now I want to look it up, but I'm scared I'm gonna spoil something somehow. with like the anime or something. Is it legitimately just a coincidence? It's not a coincidence. Is it supposed to just throw you off? Is that the intention? Okay. See, I don't know. I personally, I don't know that I like that, but that's just personal preference. If there weren't so many things pointing to that, I wouldn't mind it. But the fact that there's so many things that are supposed to be like evidence to point you into that direction, to me it's a little unsatisfying for it to not be true. Personally, that's just my personal opinion though. Doesn't overall whatever taint the game or anything. It's just my personal opinion. I don't really like that. If it was more like subtle things, or just like not so much pointing to that, then I'd be like, all right, yeah, sure, I can see them, you know, giving a couple things to make you think that. But there's kind of a lot pointing to that. So again, for me personally, but that's just my preference, I guess. The first thing I thought when I saw Nagito at the very beginning at the beach, I immediately thought of Makoto. Yeah, because he's literally like wearing similar clothes. It literally looks like his hoodie or whatever he's wearing, his jacket, if it were like unzipped. You don't know what the shirt looks like underneath there, but like the jacket looks the same. So yeah, like it literally looks like it. Then with the letters, yeah, with the name, with the fact that it's like the lucky student, like yeah, everything, like literally everything, even just like how his face looks, like literally everything's pointing to that. So, I don't know, but again, it's just not really, because like I don't know. Yeah, but it's fine. Your Sami strap. I was only half kidding that maybe the ultimate luck influences his morphogenetic field. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, but it's not that big a deal. It's just not my like favorite personally. But honestly, I think that's really my only complaint with this game. Overall, I feel like they took everything that worked in the original game. They made it better, you know? I liked the cast better. The trials were fun. The cases were interesting. A lot of the twists and turns were really, really cool, really well done, I felt. Good amount of challenge, but not like, I don't know. I think like the thing that I love about like these games, like this game, Zero Escape, all that, like even Steins Gate, is that it's like incredibly convoluted, but in a very well done way that as you're playing it, like they make everything make sense. They back everything up. They reveal like information to you, like timing wise, very well, so that it's like, it's convoluted, but it's not like, it doesn't make sense. It's convoluted, but it still makes sense. And it's delivered to you in a way that makes it, for the most part, easy to understand. And like, you know, when it's finally the truth is being presented to you. So I really admire that about these games. I feel like you can definitely make a convoluted story that's not easy to understand, like once everything is kind of put together for you. There's definitely like a way to do it, and they just nail it every single time with these games. And I just think that's very impressive. So yeah, as always, just fucking blowing my mind out here. I will say, Sonya theory was wrong. Apparently Nagito theory was wrong, or I guess a setup. But I will never stop bragging about simulation theory. Never, ever, ever. Never, ever, ever. Because out of all my theories, that is the one I least expected to actually pan out. Okay? Out of all my theories, that was the last one I expected to actually be true. Like, what the fuck? So, yeah, that moment, truly, pure bliss when shit started glitching out. Like truly, I don't think I've ever been happier. It felt so good. It felt so good. So yeah, that was fucking awesome. That was so awesome. Now to play the third game. Yes, I can't decide if I want to go straight into it or if I want to do a poll. But I think by the way, for you guys, in case you haven't voted in the poll in my Discord yet, I think we're tied right now. Last I checked earlier today, with AI Somnium Files, Nirvana Initiative, and the first Ace Attorney game. So if you have not voted, please vote. You don't necessarily have to vote for those two. You can vote for different ones if you want. And you can also vote for more than one, you guys, just so you know. If you want to vote for more than one, just don't vote for all of them. But you can vote for more than one if you want. Yeah, so because we need a tiebreaker for next week. For our Monday, Tuesday game. And then, yeah, I can't decide if I want to do a poll adding V3 as well as the other ones in the poll that don't win for, you know, our Monday, Tuesday game. Or if I just want to do, V3. I can't decide. I think I might think about it. I might think about it for a day or two, and then I'll let you guys know if I'm gonna just hop right into V3 or if I'm going to let you guys pick. But if I do a poll, it will be an option. So if you want to see me play V3, you can vote for it if I end up doing a poll. To be fair, game does kind of open with a glitchy door floating in a black void. Yeah, no, for sure. But like, I feel like, you know, most people aren't going to be like immediately jumping on that from the very start. So, yeah, I feel like there weren't really many hints towards it being a game until pretty like further into it. But the whole conversation with Chiaki and that picture is what tipped me off. But I thought at the time, I thought that was a pretty weak argument. I was just being unhinged. But it turns out it wasn't being that unhinged. So let's fucking go. I'm gonna boast about it for the rest of my life, just like the Akane thing. I'm gonna never shut up about it. Y'all are gonna have to hear about it for the rest of my life. Yeah, I really, truly, that was the last thing out of all my crazy theories I had going through this game. There was no part of me that truly believed that was going to end up being the case. Never. So, I was really pleased by that. That was a nice surprise, and it felt really good. I thought that Chiaki was 1000% a robot or something in like chapter 1 or 2. Yeah, it developed into that as well for me. But I think the simulation theory came first, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure. I think Chiaki like robot theory built off of simulation theory. Well, more like Chiaki AI theory. Cause I was thinking of it as like her being the AI or like an AI whatever thing that's like controlling the game. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm pretty sure that came after, but yeah. I definitely think like all that stuff with her, you know, like she buffered and stuff, definitely did. I assume they did that to kind of hint at it in a kind of cute, you know, very subtle way. At least I like to think so. Yeah, and in the factory, yes, exactly. Yes, Chi AI Ki, yes. That's what I thought, except since it's, you know, Chiaki, I thought like, I tried to see if there was a way to like do something with her name spelled backwards, and I was like, no, there's not. And then I was like, oh, Ki, like there's a kanji in Japanese, and Ki is like machine. So I looked up what how her name was written in Japanese. We were cooking on that theory. But yeah, anyways, felt really good though. So, you know, hey, we got one theory right. I'll take it. I mean, I guess Sonia theory technically wasn't fully wrong because we were all bad, but it certainly wasn't right either. It certainly wasn't right, but it was a fun theory. I mean, if there is evidence for it and you can figure it out, then it makes sense, so that's good. Yeah. All right, anyways, you guys, thank you so much for playing this game with me. It truly was a treat. Like I said, they really be like slaying second games, you know, like Zero Escape 2 was fantastic.
Victory!
Danganronpa 2, fantastic.
Thanks for streaming.
Thank you, Close. Thank you for the 300 biddies. I hope you enjoyed the stream today. I'm excited to see what V3 is going to be like. It looked interesting. I remember a while back, Az showed me like a picture of all the characters, so I was just kind of like looking at them and stuff. And there definitely seems to be some hotties, but I don't know if anyone's ever gonna beat Chiaki, man. I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna think about it a little bit if I want to hop right into V3 or if I want to do a poll and either let you guys choose it or choose out of the other options. I'll probably decide that like by Saturday. So if I'm gonna do a poll, it'll be up this weekend. But yeah, let me think about it for a second, but I think I might want to. I don't know. There's so many other good games too, though, that I'm excited to play. I don't know. Let me just think about it for a second, and I'll let you guys know what I land on. Something with her name that might be something the creators intended. Chihiro Fujisaki is this AI's father. Oh, I didn't think about that. That's pretty cool. That would be cool if that was their intention, and if not, it's kind of a fun coincidence then in that case. I love that. That didn't even occur to me. Yes, Az, yes, for sure. Based on what you were saying, for sure. Anyways, all right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed my playthrough of this game. We'll be back next week with something. Now, I have no idea yet what we're playing at all next week, but like I said, I think Somnium and the second Somnium game and Ace Attorney are in the top. So like I said, if you haven't voted or if you want to put in an extra vote, if you didn't vote for one of those two to help break the tie, feel free. If not, I'll do like a tiebreaker poll or something. And yeah, help decide what we're gonna play next. Those two. And oh, Outer Wilds was tied earlier, but then it wasn't anymore. So now it's back to a three-way tie. Well, shit. Well, okay, so then there's that one too. But yeah, feel free to vote more than once, whatever, you know, I don't care. And like I said, if I need to do a tiebreaker, I will this weekend. But yeah, I'm excited to see what we're gonna end up playing next week. But until then, y'all know the drill. Make sure to hydrate, make sure to eat something if you haven't already, and make sure to do something that will make you smile before bed. All right, you guys, and I'll see you very, very soon in the next one. Bye-bye, good night, and have a good weekend. Bye!